IQ. Okay, I'm curious how much of the preview it'll pick up, because I'm never sure. Because sometimes it'll pick up like a bit before I hit the live button. Other times it won't. But whatever. Hopefully I sound better this time. Once again, if y'all hear me and I sound terrible on the stream or I'm too quiet, because I was definitely quiet last time.
I personally think you sound worse than last time I heard you. You sound like robot-y almost.
Dude, I have no fucking clue then, because I did tests last night. Like, I recorded through OBS what I sounded like, and I thought I sounded pretty good. Like, here, let me just listen to my stream real quick. OBS, what I sounded like, and I thought I sounded pretty good.
You might be lagging.
Like, here, let me just listen to my stream real quick. It says your stream OBS, what I sounded like.
Video quality right now in Discord.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in the top right, there's like a little exclamation point, and it says the stream you're viewing.
Well, I seem to sound okay in the stream. I'm a little blown out, though.
Yeah, in the top right, there's like a little exclamation point, and it says the stream you're viewing.
Well, I seem to sound okay in the stream. I'm a little blown out, though.
Yeah, in the top right, there's like a little exclamation point, and it says the stream.
Okay, there's gonna be an echo on the stream there for a second. Sorry, everyone. Well, work in progress. It clearly has a better. Well, it seems that it can have a better quality to it, but I'm just not getting that. I guess I'll drop my input gain a little bit. Maybe that'll help. So far it sounds good. Well, if the viewers think it sounds all right, then we just go. Yeah, my internet should be fine though when it comes to.
It's probably just Discord just having some issues.
Yeah, that's probably the case.
I set it to south.
Okay.
See if that makes it any better, but.
Hey, Otaku, how do the other guys sound? How are they mixed? Because that's hard for me to tell. Because when I boost them, so they're a bit quieter than me, but hopefully they're about on my level for the stream.
This is the normal sound of my voice.
It's definitely what you sound like. Yeah, everyone sound off.
Yo.
Yeah. 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 Because I'm using. I have to mix your guys' volume with the game's volume because I just use the desktop audio. There's a way I can actually use, like, I can layer you underneath the game and have Discord open that way. So, alright, should be all good then, it seems. Anyway.
Cool.
Back to this insanity.
Who wants to talk about murder? I'll tell you when I said this, but...
Mine.
Okay, right, so last time we... Edgeworth had talked about a murder of a nightmare. Or a nightmare of a murder.
Nightmare of a murder.
Yeah.
Where he thinks he may have killed someone.
Thinks he may have killed someone. Which lends a lot of credence to why he's so shaken up and kind of just going along with this case without defending himself at all.
He feels guilty.
He feels guilty in some way. So, what was Mr. Edgeworth talking about? A memory of a crime that I committed. A memory of murder. Do you really think Mr. Edgeworth killed? I don't believe it, not Edgeworth. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently. But he'd never take someone's life. Never. Nick. Yo, how's everyone doing? What do you think of my performance today? I am swooning in the aisles, huh, Maya? Swooning? Me? Oh, yeah. I do remember feeling faint. Right on, tell me the truth. It was like love at first sight, right? Right, no. Nick? Huh? Me? Well, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two. I think you could do better than that. Come on, I saved Edgeworth in there, dude. Edgy. You guys should be bowing before me. Yeah, bow before your hero.
Oh, before your hero. Edgy.
Edgy. Alright. Yeah, you know anything about the DLC,
You
since
just
then?
got a parrot in your pocket?
Yeah, I keep it all with me.
Oh shit.
That motherfucking thing on me.
Is that a parrot in your pocket, or are you happy to see me?
No, that's the metal detector, actually.
Okay.
And the gun. And the one
And the
bullet.
gun.
And
Wait, it's 22 LR? That thing couldn't kill anyone.
okay,
He's
I'm
faking his
glad
death.
I'm glad Race is here. We for our bullet expert,
in
resident
a book.
firearm owner, protector of us all with his no ammo.
My no ammo.
Hey, but you
Throw
know
the gun
what?
at the
The gun
person.
might be enough to threaten someone if they really, they don't know.
Yeah. They don't want to get shot.
Exactly. And we did all that. Camera probably won't matter anymore. Ryan, the attorney's badge did come in handy, by the way.
Yeah, it does.
The senile guy was like, wait a minute, you're not a lawyer.
I mean, you're not my son. You
You're
are
not my
a
son.
lawyer.
Well, exactly. He was seeing, it's like, wait, Keith,
yeah,
Keith,
exactly.
you're not a lawyer.
I forgot
They're
about that guy.
into, you're not my son. Yep, heard 2
You're not my
gunshots,
son.
3 gunshots.
Bitch, hold
required.
on. And you're like, bitch, like, hold on. Here.
I like how we didn't have to give the metal detector back.
It's yours now.
Okay. Alright. Larry, you really helped out in today's trial. You did! If you weren't there, Larry, I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty, which he was, but then not, because, you know. But seriously, Nick, that boat shop caretaker guy is pretty suspicious. But Edgy ain't off the hook yet. Way to spoil a mood, Larry. Hey, I'm just a guy sitting in the audience, you know, that definitely barged in the middle of the case. But from where I was sitting, Edgy seemed pretty edgy. I mean, can you really know he's telling the truth about that night? Nick? I don't know. But what I do know is I'm going to believe in you two until the end. Us two? Edgeworth and who else? You mean me, right? Nah, he means me, right, Nick? Yeah, you, Larry. Get fucked, my, oh, bros before hoes, get out of here.
Bruh.
But why you, Larry? Huh? I'm actually, yeah, why me, Nick? Enough with the silent treatment. Nick, why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true, but when we first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think? You didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney. What? Wait.
What? Impossible.
Wait.
Was that when you two were
Wait a minute.
classmates? Yes. Ooh, this is a new track. Yeah, in grade school.
The Edgeworth memory track.
They saved me. Miles. And Larry. They saved me, and I'll never forget it. That's why I became a defense
Homies.
attorney, you know?
Truly the homies.
What?
Childhood friend.
Hey, Larry, what's he talking about? Huh? I have no idea. Sorry, I kind of forgot. Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm gonna hear this story today, and that's final. Okay. It's kind of a long story, so hang in there. It was the very end of 3rd grade. I was on trial. A class trial. Danganronpa. One. 2. A class trial?
A body has been discovered.
Oh fuck! Oh, this mic's so in the fucking way. Oh, let me move my water over here. You remember, Larry? Spring, end of 3rd grade. Everyone playing this is just I didn't know that this was a Japanese game. Spring,
Yeah.
end of the
I guess-
school year, huh?
School ends in spring for us. Sort of.
Yeah, but I think most kids would recognize it as the beginning of summer.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
Like they probably wouldn't identify it as spring. A kid in our class got his lunch money stolen. Lunch money? Our school is really small. Every month, kids would
It's
bring
the
in an
school
envelope
stopping
with
and
money
then
for
also
lunch.
starting in the spring. That's the.
That's yeah, fucking.
2 weeks. Back in the.
You got-
You
Be up
get
for lunch
you
money.
get a month.
Oh, you get a month. Okay.
I think you get a month. Come on, we've played Persona. We're experts on this.
Ah, damn it.
Experts on
That's the
Japanese
gray
school.
area where they don't really cover the content.
It's actually the best part of every game because you're right in the thick of it. You're just cruising at that point. No worry about when it's gonna end. No worry about it how it starts. Let's see. Every month, kids would bring in an envelope with money for lunch from home. Huh? I see. I didn't go to school. Anyway, this kid's
Yeah, I'm a
envelope
weirdo.
disappeared with $38 still inside. Oh yeah, now that you mention it, I do remember that. I can see why you'd forget though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I skipped PE that day. I was the only one not in class. So, they thought you did it? Yeah. The kids in class said I should be put on trial. Trial? So the next day, we held a classroom trial with me as the defendant. The teacher's like, yeah, this is fine. I don't want to do my job. These are a bunch of third graders. Surely they're all qualified to do this and aren't going to be out for blood.
The defendant is guilty for pee-peeing his pants.
Bailiff whack his pee pants. I
Whack his
didn't
pee-pee
do it. Guilty, he
Bailiff.
did it. Guilty, it was you. Thief, give the money back. You're such a meanie. No one play him. Just admit you did it. You can't hide the truth. Tell us the truth. We're not gonna play with you anymore. Yeah, no bar. You shouldn't be allowed to really give me back my 50 cents. Leland, you hated. You robbed the bank the other day.
You robbed that bank.
Now, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right. In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it. Go over and apologize, Phoenix.
You know, his homie Miles about to fucking
Here it comes.
dunk on these kids.
I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad. I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. Killer shirt, by the way. Fucking absolute ace. I tried to apologize. I went to where the boy whose money had been stolen was sitting. That's when it happened.
He shouldn't have to apologize.
Oh boy.
Dun, dun, dun,
The
dun,
only
dun,
thing
dun.
that belongs in a trial is evidence.
Oh my god.
Anything else has no place.
Tommy, you can keep doing the voice. I have to turn you down about 20% so my ears don't bleed. Alright.
You should all be ashamed. Amateurs.
Miles! What a fucking oh, no wonder!
It wasn't
Oh
you
my
who stole
God.
my money, was it?
This kid would get so fucking bullied for dressing like this.
He's a dapper lad.
No.
Then you shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof.
Trained thespian, Tommy.
That is why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent.
But Miles, it was your money that was stolen! Yeah, Miles, what the hell? Yeah, he did it, he's the one! We don't need proof, make him say sorry! Okay, this is gonna be... Okay, yeah, okay. This is always how it is, everyone ganging up on picking on one person. Just think how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it!
The butts.
Very well. I will replace the money myself. This class trial is over.
I'll just put the $2 back.
That's how it happened. After that, the three of us were the best of friends. Oh, I had no idea. Dude, Larry's a paragon. Like, he didn't even remember the good deed he did. He asked for nothing in return. There was completely altruism.
He just
Completely
continues
altruistic.
to keep doing good
Dude,
deeds.
he just vibes, bro.
Literally. To be so pure. God, he's probably a virgin too. The purest you can get.
Nah, he fucks. Larry Butts fucks.
Oh, you think Larry Butts fucks?
Model.
That's not mean.
It's like a model,
It don't mean he was banging her. She
but
was a horrible person.
She was into him. I know you clicked on the wrong thing at the end, but the idea is that you show him the statue and you point out the fact that she brought the heavy statue to Paris with her.
I guess that's true.
She cared about him.
Yeah.
He also made a thinker. That's not easy to make. So
I know.
He's got some good hands.
We'll have to put him on trial for his virginity later. We'll see though. Evidence points to not virgin. I declare the defendant virgin. Not virgin. Oh man, I thought of a joke earlier I completely missed it in the early trials and Paris is mentioned. Mr. Wright, could you please tell us who was in Paris?
Yeah, can you tell us who was in Paris? I thought to make. No, I was gonna make. I didn't have time, but I was gonna make in Photoshop. I was gonna make. I shouldn't have smoked that blunt. I shouldn't have smoked that shit. Now I'm on trial.
Oh, yeah.
This is like that guy at the witness stand.
Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot. That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone, without a friend in the world. Did a good thing, Larry. Yeah, well. It was just lucky that I took the day off from school. If I'd been there, they would have thought I'd done it. So I took it kind of personally, see? Oh, you totally took it, that's right. Yup.
Something smells, it's usually the butts.
When something smells, it's usually the butts. Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked after that class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remember his eyes would shine when he talked about his father.
I'm going to become a defense attorney just like my father.
Are you, Coco? What are you doing here? I thought you were gone. You're back, Kaito.
Attorney.
What?
What?
Then a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school. The DL6 incident. Right. I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death. That's so sad. It was several years later when I heard Edgeworth's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. The headline was something like, "Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney."
Whoa.
Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts. The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. But why? What happened? I mean, that's not the Edgy I used to know at all. That's what I thought too. Surely you all didn't just miss an incredible growth period in his life, you know, the most formative periods of youth. No. I tried to get in touch with him, I don't know how many times. He never replied. No, he was too nervous. I guess he didn't want to see his old friends. I couldn't just drop it though. I wanted to meet him, to learn why he had become who he became. That's when I decided. Wait, you don't mean... That's why? That's why you became a defense attorney? To meet Edgeworth? This is so gay. If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd have to meet me whether he wanted to or not.
Imagine devoting your entire life to meeting your childhood friend again.
Understandable.
Understandable. Yeah, it's not crazy.
Race, I want you to...
I feel like that
I'd
is
never do
entirely
this
crazy.
to you.
I'm sorry.
Oh, but that's why it's so fun.
No, I'm just feeling like Tommy and Brian are like, oh yeah, that's normal. It's like I don't think that's
Oh,
normal
no.
at
Well,
all.
it's understandable because this kid had a profound effect on this guy.
True. There
Alex
wasn't
has a profound effect on me
Yeah,
my
fuck
entire
you.
life, but I'm not fucking
Fuck
becoming
that
a
guy.
video game designer to meet Alex. Like, fuck that shit. Like, you can miss me with that shit for sure.
See ya. Yeah, well, we never. Unfortunately
Right,
/ fortunately, we've never been separated our entire life.
Right.
Okay. Still, that's pretty romantic in many ways. Whether he wanted me to or not. Remember, it's based on gay manga. In court. Edgeworth believed in me and I believed in him. He's in pain, and no one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him. I can fix him.
It's not that
Nick.
it's like it is harder for like gays to like find other people to be in relationships with because you know that's just how it is. So like once you find someone, you gotta hold on.
You gotta just hold on. So is that why you helped me out for free? Yes. I helped you because I believed in you. Except I don't remember saying I do it for free. Oh, Nick! We have to save Mr. Edgeworth, if it's the last thing we do, okay? Right. It very well may be. Von Karma's just gonna shoot us at the next trial. First, there's that rental boat shop caretaker. We need to find out who or what he is. I'd settle for who. I guess I can clean out some of this evidence I no longer need. Great. 6, parrot, metal detector, pistol, overhead map, Mr. Bailiff. Okay. Alright, let's go. Anything else to examine? Charlie, got my neck watering it lately, been perking up these days. Looks like it's cleaning day again at the hotel across the way. I hear they're planning a second branch outside the city. See the bellboy, yep. He's just been sitting there like this the whole time. You look as grim as always. Mr. Edgeworth, I heard the story about the class trial. Trial? What do you mean? You don't remember? No, I don't. Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it, in 3rd grade? Lunch money? I see trauma really got to him. Oh, right. Yes, I remember. I seem to remember something like that. Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers. Well, it probably only really mattered to me anyway. Mr. Edgeworth, didn't you know? That trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney. He's gonna blush.
You can be like, what?
Ridiculous! Gee, thanks. That's
Right?
sad.
No homo.
It does sound like the kind of thing you'd do. 'Cause I know you. You haven't changed a bit, have you, right? So simple. To a fault, even.
God, Phoenix, you're so stupid.
Maybe, yeah, but I think you changed too much, Edgeworth. Ooh. Perhaps. Alright. Hey! Here's some try.
Jesus! Oh my god! Oh my god! Hey, wanna see a picture of you getting shot?
Hey, wanna see a picture of you getting shot? What are you showing me this picture for? No reason. You know, I was impressed by your deduction in the trial today. Granted, you are at the end of your rope, but still. Nick, he noticed. Haha. Yo, check this shit out. Fuck you.
Point the gun at him.
Gun. I'm getting there. Gun. Metal detector. Parrot. Uh-oh. It was that case that changed my life. And tomorrow on December 28th, its statute of limitations runs out. Tomorrow? That be a coincidence? But even if the case is finally closed on paper, it will never be erased from my memory. It will.
I will.
Never be erased from my memory. EL6. Stay where you belong.
Nick.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth. Hey Edgeworth! Why did you become a prosecutor anyway? You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to be a defense attorney, right? Yeah, until a defendant won and he's like, well, fuck that. I couldn't let myself deny reality like you. Okay. What do you mean? My father was taken from me and you want me to defend criminals? I'm sorry, right, but I'm not that good of a person. Fair. One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right? Yes. The man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. He had to be the shooter any way you look at it. Yet he was found innocent. That defense attorney got him off the hook. And how was that? That would be Robert Hammond. In case you forgot. On that day 15 years ago, the three of us were trapped in that elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. I had lost all memory of the murder. Lost your memory? Even now, I can't recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney's argument in court. He claimed Yanni Yogi had been not of sound mind due to the oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to a lack of evidence. Innocence. Wait, hold on.
That's not the same thing, but okay. Because you can, like... Someone can be innocent because... Like, for reasons, like, look, it was a life-or-death situation, like, it was stressful, like, you can't blame the guy or whatever, but, like, not lack of evidence, and also that. Those are conflicting points.
And also, they've done nothing but convict... They've been doing nothing but trying to convict people for lack of evidence, despite a lack of evidence. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys. God, Phoenix, I hate you so much.
But it seems like Phoenix only takes cases where he's defending a person that's actually not guilty.
Yeah.
Like they didn't do it.
Yeah.
He's not defending people
luckily,
that are criminals so far.
So far. What's your relationship with Von Karma? He's my teacher and a man who deserves respect. I don't know. Don't give it. I learned everything I know of courtroom techniques from him. He's like my sister was to you, Nick. He's a perfectionist in all things. In court, in his personal life. He is obsessed with doing everything perfectly. Perfectly, huh? In all the cases he has taken, none were left unsolved. And not one suspect was declared innocent, ever. But that's... I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does is his job, to find the suspect guilty, perfectly. In any case, it's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away. Edgeworth? What you're saying is true. You're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow. He's right! Now's no time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth! It's a strange situation in which I find myself, I'll admit. No kidding. I guess let's see what's going on at the criminal affairs department. See if we can't get a lead here. Looks like Detective Gumshoe hasn't gotten back yet. Gumshoe, he won't be coming back today. Oh, really? Okay, yeah, he said there was some guy he had to arrest by tomorrow. The boat shop caretaker. He shouted something about catching him if it's the last thing I do, pal. Good luck, Gumshoe. Okay.
Isn't Gumshoe trying to get the fucking dude that pieced out?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's the boat shop caretaker.
Okay.
Hey, pal, long time no see. Oh, Detective Gumshoe.
We saw you yesterday.
Close one today, yeah. It's
saw you earlier
still that
today.
day.
Yeah, we saw you today.
I got so worked up, I snapped my tie in half. Sorry about that. No problem, pal. Thanks to you, we know who really did it. You mean the boat shop caretaker? Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come what may. It's my duty to you as a police officer. Now I'm off to catch me a criminal. Yep.
I think Gumshoe's fucking hyped up because he has to work with Edgeworth a bunch, so he's like, sees him as a friend too.
Oh, yeah. They've talked about that a good amount. The Gumshoe sure is active today. Oh, one other thing! Ah! No one can go into the woods today. Woods? Where Lotta was camping? The woods are off limits to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. He got pretty mad. No one could go in for a while. I guess Lotta's in a lot of trouble. Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow.
Hold on, the park ranger has authority over a police investigation?
You know it.
My god, what a utopian world they live in.
It's gone.
Wait, he said that the detective gonna go in there too?
I guess.
Yeah, that's strange.
I mean, Wright is investigating. Like, he's...
Like, this is still a crime scene.
Yeah, technically Wright should just be able to just go in.
Steel Eyesore's missing. It might just be a gameplay contrivance for it, so it's like, hey, you don't need to go look over there anymore, so don't go over there.
Yeah.
That's probably all it is. Eyesore! Looks like the hot dog stand is closed too.
Wait, I thought you didn't like the Steel Samurai. Because she said it was a phony and that a real connoisseur wouldn't be impressed by it. Now she's saying it's now she's upset that you're saying it's an eyesore.
Yeah, I guess it's still... She just takes it personally, anything to do with it.
Potholes, bro.
Miss Larry's too busy worrying about Mr. Edgeworth to show up for work. Yeah, he's in our office right now. Eating our food. Watching our TV.
Well, to be fair, your dog ate all of his food.
Wasn't my dog.
I guess it was Gumshoe's dog, but yeah.
That old caretaker got away. Yep. I never imagined he might be the real murderer. Oh! I know that clearing of the throat anywhere! Ah, hello! What might you be doing here? Out for a walk, Ah, the old days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. Mr. Grossberg! This is no time for idle reminiscing! Mr. Edgeworth's trial ends tomorrow! That is true, yes. From what I saw of today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right? Well, I'm not so sure about that. Oh, what do you mean by that? Well, I'm not sure. If you find anything out, come by my office at once. I may be able to offer you some assistance, finally. Thanks. Bye. What do you think Mr. Grossberg was doing here anyway? Who knows? Alright, let me in. Hey, Bird. But he's home. Hello. Hey, it's Polly. I wonder where your owner's gone, Polly. Hello, Squawk. Can't believe he'd run off and leave this poor parrot to fend for herself. Hello, Squawk. Oh, this is the good music.
Bumping.
That reminds me, Nick. Polly here knows the number to the safe, right? Yeah, that's right. Polly, what's the number to the safe? 1228, Squawk. Let's open it, Nick. Come on. I'm sure there isn't any money in there. Oh, Aww.
Yes, let's also do illegal shit.
It's all she does. It's all she wants to do. But hey, he keeps it locked, right? So there must be something of value in there. I'm not so sure. Okay, Nick, let's see what's in there. I guess there might be a clue or two.
I'm wondering in real life if you were to do like find evidence that through illegal means, is that
You can't
evidence?
use it.
You can't use it.
You cannot use
that's-
it.
Not at
That's
all.
what I thought. Yeah.
I think that came up in. God, I think that came up in the O.J. Simpson case.
Oh really?
There's a lot of loopholes around it, though. There's been a lot of stuff to change it so that it's like, well, yeah, it reads nefarious on paper, but since it's legal, quote unquote, to do so, it's fine. But yeah, if like you literally broke into some dude's safe and was like, yeah, I found this, and it's completely incriminating evidence, they'd be like, that's crazy, we can't use that.
Yeah.
Okay.
A letter?
Because people have rights.
Boring.
Yeah, You can't just ignore it or
Yeah.
There's no name or signature on
make
this thing.
exceptions.
It's handwritten very precise, clear letters. Well, I only know one other person that has been noted to have very decisive, clear writing. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth.
Hammond?
Edgeworth. No, they noted that Mia had clear handwriting, but that doesn't. It could be anyone. I'm
Yeah,
just.
yeah.
It was Mia. Mia, get out here. Nick, why would Mr. Edgeworth's name be on here? How should I know? I'm gonna read the whole thing. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says, this is your last chance. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. How to kill Robert Hammond and frame Edgeworth. Pulling Edgeworth out to the lake, getting on the boat, firing twice. This is exactly what I figured out today in court. It's all here in perfect detail. What do you think it means, Nick? I don't know, but it looks like these are instructions for the caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth, he was following instructions. But who could have written that letter? And what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth? Look, I don't know, okay? But one thing's for certain. This letter is an amazing clue. I'd say so. Anything else in there? I wonder what the caretaker didn't... Why the caretaker didn't take the letter with him. More so, why didn't he burn it?
Right. Just burn
Yeah, why is he
it.
holding on to it?
Like,
Why
you
is
read
he-
that and you get rid of that shit.
Yeah.
He left in a hurry, right? I don't think he even came back here after the trial. Ah! What's wrong? Huh? Oh, never mind. What? Tell me. Just when I saw the TV, I remembered something. They're showing a Pink Princess special this week.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Kill.
See, that's why I didn't
Kill
want to tell
Maya.
you. No, she's getting. See, she knows. A fishing pole looks expensive. Maybe we should bring it to the. Maybe we should bring it to Detective Gumshoe. Don't you think the caretaker? Don't you think the caretaker would mind? Well, we can just leave him the metal detector in exchange.
Ooh.
Maybe we better not. Yeah, I want the fishing pole.
Oh well.
Say, Nick, don't people usually put pictures of fish up on the wall to boast about them? Yeah, I guess so. You mean pictures of the fish they caught, right? Right, but don't all the fish on this wall here look really puny to you? Well, you know what they say. You should have seen the one that got away. Except the one that got away from us was the caretaker, and we did see him. Why do I feel like we're having two different conversations here?
It's true. You are.
Her mouth open at the last second again. Like she'll like grin at you when you're exiting out of her sprite, transitioning out of it. Doesn't look like the kitchen... It doesn't look like he used this kitchen much. You're right. I guess the whole pasta restaurant thing was a lie. What, you thought he was telling the truth?
Wait a minute, he was a bailiff. What the fuck?
Everything's cold. Looks like he didn't turn his heater on. Guess he hasn't been back here since the trial.
Just didn't have kids. His fiance killed themselves. He really pulled the wool over us.
Yeah, he got... Yeah. I'm really curious, because, like, obviously, it seems like he was playing... He was playing stupid, but also... I don't know, maybe he is crazy. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I should take care of Polly, Nick. You probably shouldn't just kidnap her. The police know about her anyway. I'm sure they'll do something. Well, okay. Sorry, Polly. He says I can't take you. Great, now the bird's going to hate me. Well... Guess we're off to Grossberg.
Oh, yeah. He just showed up, so...
Never mind, no we're not.
We go to Wright & Co?
1 day left, Nick. Yeah, I know. Well, no time to waste. Let's get going.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I guess Larry was still here in the last instance, so now it's Maya. Alright. December 27th, Grossberg Law Offices. He's out. Again. When does he work anyway? Now. Don't be harsh. Guess we'll have to come back later. Edgeworth. See this letter? This came out of the safe in the shack where the boat rental caretaker lives. I see. He recognizes this handwriting, doesn't he? Revenge on me. Who is that old guy anyway? Don't know. Could he be an innocent defendant you got declared guilty or something? Nice, right. But I don't remember that old man, not at all. So he was following this letter then. Which means there was someone else behind it. Now's the time to get revenge on the 2 men who ruined your life. So that's crazy, right? Because, like, that goes against what we know as of right now, because how did Hammond ruin his life?
Right.
So you got him innocent.
Yeah.
Actually, wait, no, I'm getting stuff mixed up again. Hold on. Yeah, no, never mind.
Oh yeah,
No, yeah, I'm thinking like
2 guys, yeah.
Right, because I'm thinking like, oh yeah, it was the case that day when they had died. It's like, no, that DL6. Yep. Yeah. Okay. 2 men who ruin your life. Meaning myself and Robert Hammond? It also says, this is your last chance.
This is the case.
Yeah, because of DL6's
Edgeworth's
statute of limitations is about to end. Huh. Last chance? Wait, maybe he's talking about the statute of limitations on the DL6 incident. Wait, that old man. What is it? Do you know who he is? Yogi. DB Yogi? Yep. We knew this. The suspect in the DL6 incident. The one who was found innocent. Yeah, like... Yanni Yogi was a court bailiff at the time. We just happened to be in that elevator together 15 years ago. Right, earthquake, elevator stops. Quake was incredibly strong. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long, it felt like forever. The air thinned and the darkness closed in on us in that little box. We became unsettled. Help! I can't breathe! Quiet! I said quiet! You're not making this any easier! I want to get out! Help! Get us out! Don't shout! You'll just use up more oxygen! That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in a hospital bed staring up at the ceiling. In court, Yanni Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation and stress had caused temporary insanity. In the end, the claim passed the court and Yogi was found innocent. Huh. But isn't that strange? This letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why would he want to take revenge on you? Right. Yeah? There's something that's been troubling me these last few days. I didn't know whether or not I should tell you. You mean the nightmare? It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed? A memory of a murder. I think the time has come to tell all. For the last 15 years, I've had the same dream almost every night.
Jesus Christ.
Wow. I wake up in a fearful sweat every time. What kind of dream? It's a dream about my father's killing in the dark. Help, help, I can't breathe. Quiet, I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. I want to get out, help, get us out. Don't shout, you'll just use up more oxygen. I can't breathe. You're using up my air. Yep. What? Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you. What are you? Stop breathing my air! No. Father! He's attacking Father! I see the pistol lying by my feet. Or then I see the pistol lying by my feet. I don't know if it was evidence from that day in court or the bailiffs. In a daze, I pick up the pistol. Get away! Get away from my father! Whoa! At that scream, I wake. A bone-chilling scream. A scream that has rung in my ears for the past 15 years. But that's just a dream, right? Right? That thought is the only thing that has kept me sane for the last 15 years. But what if I'm wrong? What if it's real? They say that sometimes people shut out memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father. What? You think about it that way. This letter makes sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it. Yogi was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me. Wait, Edgeworth, you mean... It's me. I was the true criminal of DL6. I shot my... God damn it, I keep doing that. I get too intense and I grip my mouse.
Here. Oh, my check.
I don't think he said anything too crazy. It was like
Okay.
2 lines, but yeah. What are we gonna do, Nick? What can we do?
It was Phoenix saying this is bad.
Here. Tech skip. Off. There. We've won. There we go. We've done it. We've done it. Ooh, vibration, yes. Shake my whole desk. Screen check on, screen check BGM data safe. Okay, now I'm also gonna put the text box a little lower on transparency because it helps me read a little bit better, I think. They don't have a drop shadow, so it's just white text on. Yeah, there we go. What are we going to do, Nick? What can we do? I don't know. I don't think there is anything we can do, like it or not. If there's something else, if there's someone else who knows a lot about the DL6 incident, maybe... Grossberg! There is, Nick! There is someone else who knows about DL6.
Right, because what is it? Because even though he was declared innocent, he was still, like, thought to have been an insane murderer.
Yeah, right. That's what I was thinking. A lot of times that'll happen anyway. It's like, hey, you were on trial? Well, I heard you killed them, even if you were declared innocent. And obviously, we know of some cases where it's like, oh my god, what fucking magic did the prosecutor or the defense team pull over on the jurors and whatnot?
Technicality shit, dude.
Dude, I swear to God, I watched one of those JCS criminal psychology videos on Casey.
Those are my favorite videos.
On Casey
man.
Anthony, and it's like, oh my god. This woman is literally the devil. This is like the worst kind of person in existence. But it's like, it's no hard evidence. Even if it's like, yeah, no, this woman is totally capable of that, but still.
Some people do the fake insanity shit too, but like if there's a JCS video on that.
Yeah,
it's actually worse to fake insanity.
Oh my god. Yeah, a psych ward would be the
put in a psych ward, and that's like
the worst thing you could do.
Yeah,
worst place you could go. Yeah, I think that was the first one everyone watched. What faking insanity looks like.
Yeah,
with the school shooter down somewhere in, I think like south.
It was in Florida.
Eastern Florida. Yeah, I think it was. Yeah. I don't exactly remember where it was, but yeah, that whole video is just like, man, get fucked, weirdo. You crazy fucker.
That kid was a freak.
Anyway, Mr. Grossberg. Ah, hello there. What's wrong? You look troubled. No kidding. I can't believe you're not. My. Just calm down and tell me what happened. It's Mr. Edgeworth. He.
That's crazy.
I see. So Edgeworth dreamt he shot his own father. It's only a dream. Only a dream. I wonder... What? If that's the case, then why do you two look so troubled, Well... Also consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So deep, he'd want to frame him for murder. This leads me to surmise that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream. It was real. As you imagined. Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father. That's not how guns work. So fired and the deed was done. No. I don't believe it. Yogi was suspected of murder and his career as a bailiff was irrevocably wrecked. Irrevocably wrecked. Thus, he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This was his last chance, of course, with the statute of limitations so close. What do you know about Edgeworth's father? He was a defense attorney without peer. It sounds trite, but it's true. Well, he may have had one peer now that I think about it. Here we go. Oh, okay, you're Mentor Mia Fey. How old was Mia?
She was like 30.
We still have that in the is she still in the profiles? No, she's gone.
No.
Cause like, well, no, she would have had to have been older than okay, not at the time, I guess is what he's saying.
She's not a lawyer until after that also. Because she doesn't become a lawyer until after her mom disappears.
Yeah. Still, peer would... Well, I guess that's more of an expression than anything. Peer typically implies that it's like someone working at the same time as you in the same industry and whatnot. But okay. My sister. Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. Von Karma's techniques. That's no surprise. Karma is an extreme man. Forged testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. Wait. Right, so Von Karma couldn't have been the prosecutor on that whatever case they won that day, right?
No, because he's never lost.
Yeah.
You talking about the Robert Hammond case?
Yeah. Karma is an extreme man. Forged testimony. Result, he has a perfect win record in court. To beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods. And he lost. And died in despair, as it were. I see. Gregory Edgeworth was killed. The police called on a spirit medium. That was your mother, Misty Fey. I am Gregory Edgeworth. I have been killed. The one who shot me was the Bailiff, Yanni Yogi. Yet Yogi was found innocent. That's when my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud. That's right. Everyone thought she was, you see. And now that I think about it, it seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him. I don't believe it. So you're saying he falsified his testimony? That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his son? It's only a possibility, mind you. But a possibility nonetheless. Would make sense. Hey, check out this parrot. Yeah, I bet you wouldn't.
Right, because Misty's did not fail to identify the right person. It just Edgeworth lied. His son might have killed him, right?
Gregory Edgeworth? Yep. He was a gifted man. His death was truly a loss. I wonder what have become of Von Karma. Were he alive? Alright, check this shit out. Oh, so this is the letter. It does seem that Yogi was following this letter when he killed Hammond. But why kill Robert Hammond? Hammond was a skilled defense attorney, but he defended clients not for their sake, but his own. Huh? His own sake? He never trusted his clients, that one. The only thing he trusted was his own ability. But he got his client found innocent, so why should it matter? Almost right-clicked. Haha, good thing we changed that. Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially he was ruined.
Right.
Right. You'll understand soon enough. Right, so it's like, you know, whatever methods he had to paint this guy as it's gonna get him innocent, but it's not gonna be good for him after the fact.
Right,
yeah.
Even though Yogi didn't actually kill the guy.
Right.
As far as Yogi felt.
Right, exactly. Wait, what is it? This letter. I've seen this handwriting somewhere before a long time ago. Whose handwriting was this? It has to be Von Karma, I imagine. Could it be Manfred Von Karma? Von Karma? Why would he have something to do with this? Because he's the final boss, obviously. I mean, I don't know why. I'm not sure. Von Karma. Wait, you're right, my boy. This is Von Karma's handwriting, I'm sure of it. I used to see it all the time on court reports. What? But that means the one who told Mr. Yogi to kill was correct. Manfred Von Karma himself. What does this mean then? Why would Von Karma want to frame Edgeworth? Very juicy. If it was truly Von Karma who wrote this letter, then he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father. He'll say as much tomorrow in court, I should think. He'll press the point until the court finds Miles Edgeworth guilty. Oh no. Oh no. But how could Von Karma know about Mr. Edgeworth's past like that? Even Mr. Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare. That I do not know. Yet I do know that Von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son. What do you mean? It was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court, and Von Karma did win. But he didn't make it through the trial unscarred. What happened in the trial between Edgeworth's dad and Von Karma? Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial. Gregory Edgeworth accused Von Karma of faulty evidence. And though he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusation stood. Faulty evidence? It was the only penalty Von Karma has ever received in his career as a prosecutor. Ooh, Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. Wow. It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. Wow, what a baby! A vacation? Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting. Really? He doesn't take vacations? Like, go to the sea or to the mountains? Don't tell me he's never been to Europe! You have strange ideas about vacations, Maya. Does she?
No.
In any case, that was the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot. What a baby! Odd, if he wanted to keep a perfect record so badly, why would he take such a long vacation? What do we do, Nick? I don't know.
I guess in a Japanese working sense, a vacation might not be you actually go somewhere. It's just you take time off and you stay at your house or something, right?
Yeah.
So Maya has a good idea about vacations, but in a cultural sense about vacations.
Right. When Karma's going to bring up DL6, you can bet on it. What if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to DL6? I won't let him! Yes, Mr. Wright. I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is murder, you know.
It's different.
It is different, but maybe not in this
funny.
World.
Right. Plus he was like 9.
What was that? Yeah, he was also a kid, and also they were in a tragic situation.
Yeah.
Like
temporary
and
insanity.
also it was self-defense in a sense.
It was.
Like
yes.
that whole scenario, lot to work with there. I just believe in Edgeworth's innocence. Can't believe he'd kill someone. Oh, hold on. I just used my brain for a moment. You know how in the first trial of V3, you kind of just have to run with some bullshit about how an accident, like, kind of went off? I just remembered something about the gun in the DL6 incident. I believe it fired twice. I believe they had mentioned it fired twice. Okay. Somewhere. And also, you know, you kind of have to run with it, but... Yep, the murder weapon was fired twice.
Yeah.
I'm here. I'm ready. I've done my homework in a game that would release 16 years after this one. Oh my god, V3 came out. That's a 2017 game, isn't it?
Yeah, that came out 4 years ago.
Oh my god. Alright, let's go. But Nick, Mr. Edgeworth admits it himself. His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave. I don't care. I know he's not guilty. You're right. You say so. I suppose I could go check again. The police files might hold something of interest. Oh, we have all those right here. I can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim. I understand. Police materials, There's hardly anyone here. Everyone must be out looking for the old guy, Yogi. Oh, it's you. I don't think Gumshoe will be coming back today. He's staying out looking for someone. Yeah. Uh-huh. We were wondering if we could check out the records room again. Well, now I can't have just anyone wandering around in there. But I guess Mr. Von Kamara is in there now anyway. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. You can go in as long as he's in there. Von Karma? Uh-oh. Yes,
I like the notion that they were like, alright, Varkama's gone, you gotta leave.
I know, like, fuck off. Nick, let's hurry! Oh boy. Oh boy. That cabinet open last time?
I don't recall.
Dusty as always. We were only here just yesterday, I'm sure they just haven't had time to clean. What's wrong, Nick? Nothing. I was just noticing that he isn't here. Karma. I don't think it was. I think I would have noticed. That's like directly in the foreground.
Yeah.
One of the drawers here is open. Someone must have been looking in it recently. The label says unsolved cases, evidence. Unsolved cases. Nick, the file for DL6, it's completely empty. What? What are you doing in here? Oh god.
Von Karma.
Sure. Von Karma!
You! How do you know?
Wow!
How do you know my name?
Man, this dude really is in his own world. Huh?
Have we met?
Actually, we can use this to our advantage.
We can just kill him.
And we can just be like, oh, well, you know, we were curious about... What are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? We're Miles Edgeworth's defense team.
Defense team?
This dude literally...
Two monkeys on the defense stand.
Dude, this dude literally doesn't even look at the defense.
Defense team? I beg your pardon. You see, I rarely remember defense attorneys. Gotta smile.
I know.
They're like bugs to me. Needless things to be crushed.
I can see how this guy was Edgeworth's mentor. Mr. Edgeworth is your student, right?
Romanticist who still can't shed that veneer of amateurism. Just like his father, always second-rate.
Mr. Von Karma. You had an axe to grind with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you?
Me? A grudge against a mere defense attorney? Why?
Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record. So you did. But what I don't get is... why did you take his son under your wing afterwards? The son of your most bitter rival.
That, my dear attorney, is none of your business. Tomorrow will be the last day of this trial.
7 minutes. I'll give you 7 minutes.
I'll give you 7 minutes. It's been a while since I've had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt.
His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean?
You're quite the researcher. If you've done your homework so well, then certainly you must understand. You know what Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow.
We were right. So Von Karma is going to bring up DL6 in court tomorrow. Hey, is this yours? Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this.
Is he gonna just breathe fire out of his...
Yeah, exactly. Huh? What? Ah! Never seen this before. What was I looking at? This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit murder.
Yanni Yogi? How many years has it been since I've heard him called by that name? He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it. I told him to burn it after he read it.
Okay, I love how he's just admitting to it. Like, this dude has nothing to hide because he's just so fucking sure of himself. Huh? So you admit it? You wrote Mr. Yogi this letter.
Yes, my dear defense attorney.
Yeah, well, I don't have a badge, but that's nice that you say that.
Thank you.
Oh, he's gonna breathe fire on it.
Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You've saved me from a lot of needless hassle.
What? Nick,
Shoots lasers out
what
of
is that
eyes.
thing? Wow! Wow! Wow!
Those in volts will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence.
600,000?
Oh, don't worry. People don't die from it. Usually. Now, give me the letter.
I bet we could outrun this dude. No!
You can't
No! Whoa, what are you? Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Whoa!
We know
What
shit.
are you?
She's got the power of the Hado. She fucking... Nick, run! Ah! Maya is a fucking champion. Holy fuck.
Hero. Nick, don't fucking waste this.
Maya! Out of my way. What? Oh my god. This dude definitely just tased us inside of a police office.
Yeah. He did. And no one cared.
He got us. The letter's gone, of course. He took the DL6 evidence, all of it. Back to having no clues. Wait. Maya jumped first. Maya, is she okay? Maya! Maya, open your eyes. Maya.
He's dead.
No, she's fine. The letter, did he take it? Huh? Oh. Yeah. Are you okay? I couldn't stop him. I jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. I'm useless. I'm no good as a lawyer or as a medium. I can't even call my sister. Not even now when we need her the most. Wish I hadn't woken up at all. Oh. Nick's the idiot for not running. There has to be some way I can help her. I better do something about her self-confidence first. Hmm? Maya, she's holding something. A bullet? DL6 incident, evidence number 7, taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. I remember. When Karma was holding this when Maya jumped him. I'll prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Should I? Yeah, Brad. He told me.
Yeah, I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick and then.
Okay, and I'm gonna get some tea. Yeah. Court is now in session.
All right. Well, let's do it.
Should I summon?
Oh, you didn't already?
No. We said I was gonna go pee.
Well, I said go get him while I was.
Oh, okay.
That's what I meant.
I think they're watching something.
Probably are. Barely watching it last when I was watching it with them. All right, December 28th, 9:51 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 2. This is it. Judgment Day.
Brad.
That's fine. Yeah. Sure.
Today things are going to get settled at last. A lot of things. What's the big idea? Sorry, Nick. I only touched your shoulder. I guess the shock hasn't worn off from my run-in with the stun gun yet. Maya, are you channeling electrical energy through your body? Is she gonna shoot a fucking fireball at this guy?
Yes, we confronted Von Karma about some pretty damning evidence that he like planned the murder that just took place on the lake, and he's like, "Oh, that's interesting," and he stuns us and takes the evidence.
What?
He whips up a stun gun and takes the evidence. However, we did get this.
Because Maya's a god.
Maya's a god, and still has electricity powers. This is the bullet that killed Gregory.
Holy shit.
And Miles has pretty much all but confessed to the fact that he had killed his father, actually. That he believes it was actually him that had killed his father. On accident. However, it is likely that it was actually Von Karma at this moment, taking advantage of the situation. And that while one bullet was found, and that Edgeworth remembers there being one shot that goes off, the gun that was used was fired twice.
Right.
There's also, like, kind of some weird situation here, because it's like, it was found in his heart, not through that. It was also, the bullet, the way that Edgeworth would have had to have killed his father on accident, he threw the gun. He didn't shoot the gun. He tossed it. Like, he went to go, because they were oxygen deprived, and the bailiff guy, Yanni Yogi, was going to, like, attack Gregory. So Edgeworth, you know, in desperation, and obviously not in a great state of mind, picks up whatever gun was on the floor and just fucking, like, throws it, and that set off and shot his dad. At least that's what he remembers.
But, I mean, oxygen deprivation's a hell of a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what got Yogi off in the first place.
Right. However, the reason why we believe that Yogi did kill his defense attorney, the guy that got him innocent, was because it ruined his life. Because Yogi was innocent. He didn't kill anyone. However, this guy, like, made an insanity plea. So while he was declared innocent, everyone thought he was some crazy psycho.
Yeah, socially he was ruined, and he wouldn't be able to be a bailiff anymore.
His
And
wife committed suicide and stuff like
His
that.
wife committed suicide, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. So then we have Grossberg has informed us that Karma did have beef with Gregory. Because
Well, he never lost a case.
he never lost a case, Von Karma. However, the one, like, scratch against his Von Karma's perfect record was made by Gregory by accusing him of falsified evidence.
He did get, like, one minor reprimand for this.
Yeah.
It wasn't like he didn't even lose the case.
He didn't lose. However,
But it'd be like how we get, like, where the judge, like, hits our health bar almost.
yeah,
Right?
exactly. And then he took a long vacation, and they really pointed out that long vacation part. So that's what we got going on right now. So now we need to bring this all together. And also, I guess Maya is still channeling the electricity that was shot into her yesterday. Anyhow, today's the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick. Yeah, thanks, Maya. Is she allowed back in?
Maybe.
Edgeworth is looking glum as always. Oh, poor boy, you don't pat him on the head. Yeah, it's a good boy.
I say, if there's anyone you guys need me here, want me to voice them.
You wanna voice Edgeworth?
You can take Edgeworth.
Sure.
Hope Von Karma doesn't push him too hard.
Mm-hmm.
Wow!
What are you doing?
Sorry, I'm sorry. I just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back. Maya, maybe you should go outside and discharge. Right, good idea.
This
Oh my
is
God.
fire the unlimited power.
She's gonna try not to electrocute anyone on your way out. Just grab the doorknob. Note to self, do not. Whoa, yeah, pal. She's killing everyone. Got into that girl.
Like, electricity, apparently.
Detective Gumshoe. Morning, Mr. Edgeworth.
Morning.
How'd it go, detective? Oh, sorry, yeah. Have no fear. As promised, I've captured our runaway caretaker. I've just brought him in. Took all night, pal. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. You must be tired. Actually, after that shock I got on the way in, I feel pretty good.
Nice. See? Hey, me and Gumshoe were not too different.
Not too...
Hey,
Oh
I
my
like
God.
that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's kinda nice.
Wakes you up a bit.
Makes you up a bit.
And like I said,
Kinda nice.
electricity feels pretty good in the right doses. Yogi says he's forgotten his own name. But that has to be a lie. Why would he want revenge on Edgeworth if he couldn't remember his past? He does remember. I'm gonna prove it.
Yeah, I'll voice if you need anybody voice.
Okay. You wanna just take the judge then? We have enough to go around.
Okay.
And then, let's see what we do for the witnesses, because I guess we're gonna get Yogi up here at some point.
I liked your voice for Yogi though.
I think I actually liked my voice for Yogi also.
Court is now in session. Court is now in session for the trial of Miles Edgeworth.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution is ready.
Right. Very well. We have reached the final day of our proceedings in this trial. I ask that the prosecution submit decisive evidence.
Understood.
He's being cooperative. The judge is shocked. Don't be awed into silence by every little thing he says.
Very well, Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement.
People of the court, traps are not gay.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I like Traps and Daphne.
Yeah!
Yes! Thanks to Detective Gumshoe's efforts, the boat rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this.
I wonder why.
I would like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary.
This is weird.
Please bring the witness into the courtroom.
I think he's feeling pretty good because he took all of our good cards from us, or at least he thinks he did.
Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you all remember our witness. He lives in the boat rental shop on the lake, from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he has currently lost memory of his name and identity.
Witness. Why did you run away yesterday?
The witness was not running away, as he will now testify.
I see. Very well, please begin your testimony.
Yeah, I'm sure that doesn't matter why he would run away. Pretty sure you'd get arrested for that too, probably.
Yeah.
The judge is on Xanax or something like that.
He's on
blacked
nothing.
out half the time.
Why I left court? I'm really sorry about just leaving yesterday like I did. But I wasn't running away or nothing. I went to buy some food for Polly, see? Yup. I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. I mean, I need one of those motive things, right? I don't got one. So, my testimony yesterday stands as is. I want you to know I'm swiveling with him. I'm rocking. I can't help it. He's a fucking metronome, like...
Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, shall we?
He has to know his name. Yanni Yogi. You're Yanni Yogi, and I'm gonna prove it. Alright, let's do what we normally do. Take a look at our evidence here. Ooh, attorney's badge. Yep. Not sure how much that'll play into this anymore. If we gotta look out for anything that might involve him being left-handed.
Yeah.
We'll get to this in a bit, maybe. Actually, we might have just needed this for, No, it's still here. Phoenix did note that he did clear out some evidence. That he wasn't gonna need it anymore, so...
Okay.
Yep. That's probably just here for our sake.
Yeah, yeah.
Found on the victim's body, the ballistic markings match the murder weapon's barrel. Murder weapon, 22 caliber, fired 3 times, bears prints from Edgeworth's right hand. Makes a noise when a metal objects are near, a useful detection device. Parrot, the erstwhile companion of the boat shop caretaker, answers to the name Polly. File of the DL6 incident. Oh, I do still have this. Oh, that's nice. Go to the murder scene. Oh, I tried to show this to Edgeworth. It was really funny.
Here's your dead dad.
And I is like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm really sorry about just leaving yesterday like I did. I'd call what you did running away, not just leaving. You heard Larry's testimony and realized you were in danger.
Now, Mr. Wright, there's no need to rush to conclusions. As I said, the witness was not running away. Listen to the testimony.
He sure seems relaxed. In fact, they both do. Von Karma and Yanni Yogi. I wasn't running away or nothing. I went to buy some food for Polly, you see? I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. Or, I mean, I need one of those motive things, right? And I don't got one. Food? Well, Polly is a bit of a gourmand, you see. She only eats these high-quality bird pellets from France.
Oh my god.
They only have them in the big pet shop downtown. But you weren't arrested until this morning. Why didn't you go back to the caretaker shack? Well... I kinda got lost, you see.
The witness has trouble remembering things sometimes.
What an incredible sentence, really.
Yeah, the witness
Like, oh yeah, he has trouble remembering things though, and everyone's like, oh yeah, okay, yeah.
Our witness to murder just can't remember shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but, yeah, he's
When
our
the
witness.
police apprehended him, he was on his way back to the shack.
Yeah, right. Nice try, Von Karma. No one's gonna believe that.
I believe it.
I see. So he was lost.
Please, Your Honor, come to your senses.
I hate it when that happens to me because I'm also senile.
Well, let me hit up the, might as well hit up this one, too. Then why did you leave? Obviously, I think, yeah, I know. He's just about to say why.
He's just about to say why. Is it hard for you to just quietly listen when someone is talking?
If I sat quietly,
used them
Edgeworth
today.
would be guilty in 3 minutes. Okay. I figured it would be something like that. You've lost much of your memory, is that correct? Yep, seems like it. Then how could you know Then how could you know that you didn't have anything to do with this incident? Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory. You know exactly who you are.
The witness has testified quite clearly that he has no memory of who he is. If you claim he's lying, then show the court proof.
How am I supposed to prove what's going on in that old cogger's head? It's impossible.
I'm glad you've come to your
Come on.
senses, Mr. Wright.
Come on, let's get on with it. Come on.
Very well, witness. Please continue.
We may have never used monkey, but there is something almost as good as monkey that I would like to use.
Parrot.
Time for bird. I mean, I need one of those motive things, right? And I don't got one. So do I just present the fucking bird on the 4th text dialogue? Testimony page? Let's see. How can you say you had no motive? I say you do. You had a grudge against Edgeworth and the victim, Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge on them, right?
Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. This witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. He can't hold a grudge. It's impossible.
I have to prove he's lying about his memory. Otherwise, it's going to be the same thing over and over until this trial ends.
Might I say something, Mr. Wright?
Yes? Yes, Your Honor?
You've been saying the same thing now over and over. You've been calling the witness's memory of the past or lack thereof into question.
Oh god, fucking... Just shoot me on the spot for doing that, huh?
But does this really have anything to do with the current case?
Of course, Your Honor. The witness has said he has nothing to do with this case and no motive. Both of these statements are lies!
I'm glad to know this was another press everything situation, and we just stumbled
Order!
into it.
Order!
Just press through everything and then hope you don't get fucking docked for it. I guess the one time I did get docked for it was when it was a single...
It kind of made sense.
It did kind of make sense, but it was still like, you had been free to press at that point, yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Wright, there is a serious problem with your claim. Or are you saying...
Unless...
Are you saying you know who this witness is?
Of course, Your Honor.
Oh! Merry Christmas. Now this is interesting. Would you like to know myself? Oh, sorry. I would like to know myself. So who is he?
Who am I?
Who am I?
Who am I?
Oh my god.
Don't play dumb, Von Karma.
Mr. Wright, please tell us this witness's name.
Oh, jeez, guys. Who do I pick?
Wait, it's
Yanni
Gregory.
Yogi.
Oh my god, you're...
His name is Yanni Yogi, a former court bailiff. Former PP whacker.
He wrecked my PP many times.
Judge, you should know this guy.
Yogi? That name seems familiar. Oh! Yanni Yogi! From the DL6 incident!
He came to my birthday party.
It figures the judge would have heard of it. It was such a famous
he owes
case.
me beers. But what does this mean?
He always makes fun of my stupid bald head. I hate him. I find him guilty. Next case. Kill Edgeworth too.
Whack his pee-pee for me.
Now you'll know how it feels. Eye for an eye, oh pee-pee whack for a pee-pee whack.
Where did the bailiff whack his pee-pee?
It is an image of Judge Judy that's been like deformed, and it says bailiff whack his pee-pee.
Deep fried.
And I remember it distinctly because I misread it as ball is life, not bailiff.
Ball is life, whack his pee-pee.
Bailiff.
As we discussed in the FF10 playthrough. Your Honor, if this man is Mr. Yogi, then he has a clear motive.
Objection.
Tisk. Yeah, the objection's insane.
I love it.
I love it. Great. No, it's great. You gotta go deeper, Tommy.
I can't really.
All of our throws would get destroyed.
Yeah, jumping to conclusions again, Mr. Wright.
Like, unless one of us has a fucking, like, Broly impression we've been hiding. Like... No.
This witness is Yanni Yogi. Fascinating. However, how do you propose to prove this to the court?
Cool, I'm just a birdie too.
I'm just noticing,
This is a court of law. As you may recall, you need proof.
I'm glad you said of the enlargement.
Oh yeah, I had to. So my favorite thing in that thumbnail though is something not very easily seen, but I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll have to
to
find it and point it out.
Okay. And allow me to repeat once more that the witness has lost his memory. Those with poor memory
are very reliable testimonies. Have very reliable testimonies. This is it. I have to do this now. If I can't prove he's Yogi right here, right now, then I've got nowhere else to go. Nick, how are you gonna prove it? How can you prove that he's Yanni Yogi? It's okay. It's actually quite simple. Your Honor, please take this man's fingerprints. Oh, okay. Then we'll compare them to the fingerprints on file for Yanni Yogi 15 years ago.
You're so fucking ready. You're literally so ready.
See, that makes sense.
Oh, this is crazy. He has no fingerprints for some reason. Huh? We can't do that anymore.
It's probably going to happen in a second here. Yeah. Tisk, tisk, tisk. You didn't think I thought of that one, right? I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright.
I burned his fingerprints off.
Why?
The witness
Oh my god.
has no fingerprints.
Who could have predicted such tragedy?
Oh my god, how could this be? What? What? No fingerprints?
Take his dental records.
Those fingerprints are
Well, explains how there are no prints in the gun.
You see, before I worked as a caretaker, I worked at a chemical plant. I burned my fingers working with this stuff. Yep. What? Yogi, you sneak? You burn your fingerprints off to hide your past!
Yeah. Well, if the witness has no fingerprints,
He's innocent.
I guess we will not be able to prove his identity.
Oh,
That's not suspicious at all.
no,
Tisk,
none.
tisk, tisk. What will you
Damn, I
do,
guess we
Mr.
can't do it.
Wright? It seems that the case has been decided, no?
No! I know what happened. I know everything. I just can't prove it. No, I can't let it end like this. I can't lose. There has to be another way.
there isn't.
There is no other way. That's right, right? I can read your thoughts. There is no one who can testify as to who this witness is. No one.
But something can. Nick, what are we going to do? I didn't even consider that he might have erased his fingerprints. What do I
I
do?
thought you just said racist fingerprint.
Racist!
Tisk, tisk, tisk.
Holy shit.
Well, Mr. Wright,
Racist fingerprints.
Are you going to end racism or not?
Wow!
My
Wow! He's just.
fingerprints.
but
Look what he says.
yeah, perhaps you'd like to cross-examine his parent for a little comic relief.
Yeah, very funny. You're a sore winner, Von Karma.
Phoenix is like,
Wait a second. That's a great idea. Cross-examine his parrot? What is it, Nick? No, you're not going to. Your Honor.
Phoenix is like, it might be crazy enough to work.
This defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal.
Take Mr. Von Karma up?
On my proposal?
Exactly, Your Honor. I would like to cross-examine the witness's pet parrot.
Bravo.
This is kangaroo court.
Order.
not parrot
Bring
court.
it in! Bring it in! Bring it in!
Bring in the dancing lobsters.
Oh, we're getting there.
Well, what do you think, Mr. Von Karma?
Dancing lobsters. Lobsters whack his pee-pee.
That's a good one. I haven't heard that in a long time.
Even after I object.
No, I do. Wait a second. You were the one who suggested I cross-examine the parrot, Von Karma. I have a right to
hold
do
up.
as you suggested.
Ooh!
Well, I say no. Dismissed.
Well, if you're so desperate, then please be my guest.
Hmm?
Of course, should you go through with this,
You'll die. You will be publicly executed.
and nothing comes of it, I hope you're ready for the consequences.
Nick, this is crazy.
Well,
This guy's threatening
still
him
want
in
to go
fucking
through with
court.
your little game?
Fuck yeah.
Let the parrot take the
Let the
stand.
parrot take the stand,
I will
bro.
cross-examine her, Your Honor.
Polly want a cracker.
This is the most ridiculous thing I have ever heard.
Karma's rigged every person's testimony, every piece of evidence. Except the parrot. She's my last chance. The parrot exists on the same level of existence as Larry.
Absolutely.
They're this one and the same being.
At least, I think. Hey, he's got big spiky parrot hair. He's a cockatoo.
It's true.
Bailiff, bring in the parrot.
Bring in the
Whack his
parrot.
bird pee-pee.
His
Incredible.
pretty parrot.
Whack
Make
his
sure you whack
parrot's
it on the
pee-pee.
way in.
No.
Oh, yeah!
Yep,
Woo!
Good.
Bird!
that's quite a
Voice
bird.
the bird? Can I voice the bird?
Absolutely.
Go right ahead, yeah.
Oh, thank you.
I don't want to
Please
destroy my
tell us your
throat.
name. Name.
Oh my god.
The witness is
Oh,
ignoring
the
me.
judge, it's a fucking bird!
Permission to treat the witness as hostile.
It must be It must hurt to be ignored by a bird.
Must
Very
hurt to be
well,
ignored by a
witness.
bird.
Who is your owner? Please, testify for us.
Hello, hello. Perfect.
Crazy testimony.
Yeah!
Holy shit.
Fucking, let's go!
Certainly the most concise testimony we've had so far.
I don't know. I think we actually got a shorter one.
Very well. Begin your cross-examination.
Right?
Right.
What are you gonna do, Nick? I'm gonna talk. I don't know. What do we do, Maya?
Get her face, dude.
Dude,
Oh
Phoenix,
my
a parrot
God.
can relate. Yeah. Bird-to-bird communication.
Pick apart that testimony.
Oh my God, witness! You can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify, Phoenix. Maya, you talk to her. What do I say?
The safe number.
As I recall, 2 days ago. Polly, have we forgotten something? Don't forget DL6.
Don't forget DL6.
If I can get Polly to say that here, that will prove that the caretaker had something to do with DL6. Polly, have we forgotten something?
Hello, hello.
You fucking bird.
Oh no, the bird got measles. His memory's been reset.
That's not what you're supposed to say. Forgot something. We forgot.
Hello, hello.
Uh-oh, it's not working, Nick. She won't say it. This is ridiculous. Why won't she say it?
What was the other thing they said?
The other options were, what's your name and what the safe
like,
number was.
Did Maya say something before we forget something?
Uh,
Maybe it's a different word or
yeah, it might
I think
have
she
been,
just said,
but
Polly, have we forgotten something?
yeah, because we
I
had
think
done
it
it
was-
before.
Well,
It
she
might be.
did call him. She did just call him Polly.
Oh wait, what did Karma say? I understood.
Oh.
I don't know. You're saying something like, "What? You're stupid" or something.
You're stupid or something.
Wait.
There you go.
Don't tell me Von Karma expected this. He couldn't have retrained the parrot, could he? Did he train her not to respond when we asked if we'd forgotten anything? Well, I guess we should try to get some information out of her. We need to show the judge that our owner is Mr. Yogi.
All
All right. Well, Show the parrot the bird. So we could use this because obviously we got Polly Jenkins committed suicide here. I don't think we need this instant, but it might be. This will get used sometime soon. In fact, we're probably going to use that a lot. Moving forward here. But let's press on the ellipse.
Yeah.
Because I don't think we did that. Witness, you're here to speak. You must speak to me.
Frankly, I can't believe you're speaking to the parrot.
Well, I guess we should try to get some information out of her. We need to show the judge that her owner is Mr. Yogi. Okay, answers to the name Polly. Might as well try that. Save first, just because, you know. This one... Because we really have...
Nothing.
The bird?
In the case.
In the case.
Or maybe a picture of
I'm reloading the save. Just fuck this.
No, I guess one thing I guess to note: evidence is not for is for contradictions, not for ideas. I guess.
Yeah, it's more for
I know, but it's literally all I have
I know.
Right, but it's just
maybe
that answers
press
to
it
the
on. Maybe press it on the hello and see if you can do another option.
Yeah, that's a good choice. That's a good choice. Witness, you can't just. I want you to just. Why are you talking? Okay. Yeah. Let's start with what's your name? Yeah, what's your name? Then we can line it up with the case file. Then. Maybe I should get her to say her name. Polly, what's your name?
Polly.
Mr. Wright, I think we've established that this parrot is named Polly. Does this have anything to do with her owner's identity?
Yes, it does.
Ha! Fascinating. You claim that the parrot's name will prove her owner's identity? Then show us this proof.
Nick, don't you think you're taking the bluffing a little too far? Listen, we're not here to answer the question of who is the caretaker. We're here to prove that he is Yanni Yogi. All we have to do is tie the name Polly to Yogi. Your Honor, proof that the parrot's name reveals the caretaker's identity is... right here.
The DL6 case file?
That's quite a large file you have there. Fuck, Jesus. Which page is this proof on, then? Show us, or stop wasting our time.
Oh, these 3 massive pages, I guess.
Very well, Mr. Wright. Please show us the page. Where in this file is the information connected to this parrot's name?
Let's just be sure.
Let's
yeah, suspect data.
Suspect data.
Yeah.
I figured it was that, but just to be sure.
Yeah.
It's on the suspect data page.
Did you say sus?
This page has all the information about Yanni Yogi.
Did you say sus?
Right after he was arrested, his fiance committed suicide. See?
Indeed, it does say that, yes.
What was his fiance's name?
Polly Jenkins. Polly.
Exactly, Your Honor. He wanted to remember the name of his fiance who had committed suicide. That's why he named his parrot after her.
I see. I guess that is possible.
Objection.
Bah, a mere coincidence, that's all.
Just
My
like the bird and the
grandmother has
birds.
a dog named Phoenix. Well, Mr. Phoenix Wright, does that make you my granddaughter's fiance? I'll kill you.
I'm gonna fuck your granddaughter out of spite. Assuming she's of age, of course. Yeah, there we go. Okay, covered myself. Woo!
That was a good one. Nice job.
Woo!
Wait, but
You really...
Dodge that
There are
shit!
FBI
She's
agents outside my
7
house.
years old.
Oh, the sirens!
for a second I thought that was Phoenix saying it. I was like really confused. Like, how
There
does
are
he know?
federal
I
agents
know.
outside the courtroom. Indeed.
And inside, Ryan.
Oh, inside the courtroom. Alone, it is a little weak for evidence in a murder trial. We would need some other corroborating evidence.
Where am I going to find that? Nick, we're getting closer. One more. If we can't just get one more piece of evidence. Right, but what? Very well, witness, you may continue.
Very well, witness. You may continue.
Not, here we are again.
So then, what's the safe number? Maybe I'll get her to say this number
Oh,
of the.
yeah.
Oh yeah. So now we have to tie the date to the
Yeah.
to the incident
Yeah,
as
yeah,
well. Yep. Huh? The safe? Why? Let's just try to get her to say anything, okay? Polly, what was the number? What was the number of the safe in the shack?
1228. 1228.
My, what a reckless parrot. Well, Mr. Wright, you aren't claiming that this number has something to do with the caretaker.
Actually, it does. Actually, it does. That's why I had her say it.
He's in smug mode.
I love
Ha!
smug mode.
Ridiculous! How can the number to a safe tell us who the caretaker is? Show us your proof. What could possibly link this number to the caretaker's true identity?
Okay, all right. We just do the case summary then. Well, I'll check the other page. Yeah, it's just gonna be the case study though. Okay. Same shit, buddy.
Take that.
The DL6 case file? That's if I stole that from you.
How'd you still have
What
that?
is this obsession you have with that case?
Mr. Wright, where in this file is something relating to the safe number?
It's on the case summary page.
The case summary?
Specifically, the date on which the DL6 incident occurred.
The date of the incident? December 28th? Why, that's today's date. 15 years ago.
And the number on that safe is 1228. God, you're so smart.
Ah,
He used the date of the DL6 incident as the number for his safe, Your Honor. That's how important that date was to him.
I see. It certainly is an interesting coincidence. People often do set their secret numbers to dates.
He's gonna say what his password is. My pin number's this because of that.
Mine's my birthday. Bah, this is not tangible proof.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yo, my ATX
To 0001 because I'm number one. We are number one. That has nothing to do with the date.
This guy's
Nothing.
insane.
I'm gonna steal his credit card now.
You
Yeah.
can try.
That's enough.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
I think we've reached a conclusion here.
This is a mere coincidence. That's all.
True, that is a possibility. However, two coincidences at the same time seem more like a pattern to me. The judge is coming around.
Yeah. Also,
brain cells are being added back.
they should really like make.
The brain
They
cells.
should really like see how the bird reacts to the witness. Like why? That's like the first thing you. Well, I guess you would do that next. Well, no, it would probably be the first thing.
What are you saying?
What, patterns? No, everything is as I say. Nothing could be what you think it is. No chance. Oh, here we go.
Summon the caretaker of the boat shop. Immediately.
Aw, shit.
We're in corner music. Witness. Tell us your name. Objection.
Objection.
He knows
This
his
witness,
right.
he doesn't remember.
No, it's okay. Oh my god.
Oh, he stands the fuck up.
I've accomplished what I wanted to do. I'm done. He looks totally different! This is the real Yogi, I think. Finally! He's been acting feeble to hide his true identity. Acting for 15 years.
Well. Let me ask you again. Please state your name for the court.
My name is Yanni Yogi. 15 years ago, I served as a bailiff in this very courtroom. I was the best pee-pee whack there was.
Order.
And they took it from me.
Bailiff,
My
whack his
hands
pee-pee.
every night. They go to whack, but there's nothing to whack. And I miss it, so I took revenge.
So I whacked your dad. Yanni Yogi. So it was you who killed Robert Hammond and tried to frame Miles Edgeworth for his death.
Yes, it was me. I did it. They put me on the witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond. He said I was mentally unsound. He told me it would make me innocent, get me off the hook. So, I pretended to have brain damage. I was innocent, really, but he didn't believe me. We won the trial, but I lost everything. I lost my job, my fiance, my social standing. Then, this year, 15 years later, a package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol. Oh! Okay.
It's
The
awesome.
plan was written out in careful detail. It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. I didn't care who had sent it. I thought it was my chance after 15 years. This was it. Finally, a chance to have my revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth. I have no regrets.
Oh, wait a moment. Revenge? Against Miles Edgeworth? What do you mean?
I'm not at liberty to speak on that matter. Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth yourself?
On Karma, where's Mr. Yogi?
Arrested, I imagine.
Under arrest, Your Honor.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, oh, you're right, he should be.
I saw no room for error in his confession.
Then the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, is
Innocent. In this
Boy.
case, at least.
Very well. Will the defendant please take the stand? There are a few mysteries left unsolved. Still, you are cleared of suspicion for this particular case. So I would like to pass judgment on the murder of Mr. Robert Hammond. Any objections?
Bailiff, unwhack his peepee.
Bailiff smash his pee-pee.
Oh no.
Bailiff, give him his foreskin back. I don't believe it. Why isn't Von Karma saying anything?
Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty.
We need confetti in the actual courtroom.
I know.
That is all. This court is adjourned. Did someone just say objection?
It wasn't Von Karma. Wait, but that means... No.
It's fucking Edgeworth.
Edgeworth! Brad, are you here?
Oh, I'm here.
Okay, cool, you're up.
Your Honor. I object to your judgment.
Oh my god.
What do you mean?
I'm not innocent at all. As we have heard, Yeti Yogi killed Robert Hammond in revenge. But, revenge for what?
Nick! Edgeworth is trying to confess! He's going to say he's guilty! He's going to tell them he was the murderer in the DL6 incident! He's going to tell them he killed his own dad! Uh-oh!
Objection! Shut the fuck up, Edgeworth!
The judgment has already been passed. I object to Edgeworth's outburst.
Go to therapy.
Yeah.
Didn't something like this happen yesterday, too?
Oh, it's all out the window.
I believe a certain witness raised an objection after a guilty verdict was passed.
That would be Larry.
We must hear this new statement. We must hear Miles Edgeworth.
He's right.
Yeah, he's right. Yeah.
We have a duty to hear Mr. Edgeworth out. Oh my god, another testimony.
For 15 years, I have had a recurring dream. A nightmare. It's only a nightmare. That's what I told myself. But now I know it wasn't a dream.
I have
Yanni
PTSD.
Yogi wasn't the killer.
You mean in the incident where your father died?
From the distance of the shot, it wasn't suicide either. Everything
sure,
was
though.
clear as day. The murderer. The criminal in the DL6 incident.
The DL6 these
It
nuts.
was me. Your Honor, I confess my guilt. I am guilty for DL6, the statute of limitations of which ends today. Culprit is me. Pointing it right.
He's pointing. He's pointing at us.
Order in this kangaroo court. This is certainly unexpected. The defendant, declared innocent, is confessing to a different crime. A crime for which the statute of limitations runs out today. I'm not really sure how I should deal with this.
Yeah.
This is nuts.
Yeah.
This is a lot. He's like, this is a lot.
This shit's fucked.
Bah.
This is above my
It's
pay
obvious.
grade.
Let's just kill him.
Obvious.
Let's just completely make a new case right now.
We hold a trial right here, right now. We tried this man for his crime of 15 years ago.
Tommy, take your mic away just a little bit. Just a little bit. You'll be good. Yeah,
I think I would like to take a 5-minute recess.
It's probably like half an hour. Shit.
Let me go take a shit or something. Think about this.
Yeah. Damn, you're gonna decide that in fucking 5 minutes?
This time I will consider the appropriate course of action to take while I take a massive shit. Court is adjourned.
I gotta go.
I need to take a big fat stinky pee. I'll be right back.
Bailiff, get the potty.
Alex, would you mind restreaming on Discord?
Of course.
It's kind of like hopping in and out.
Yeah, it's like a little bit behind, it feels.
Here, I'll even put it on 30 frames. Maybe that'll help with the how smooth it is and how consistent it is.
I'm sorry, Wright. I've just wasted all your effort.
Yeah, you should be.
Back by PP.
Mr. Edgeworth, I just don't believe it, sir. I mean, you kill your dad.
I didn't want to believe it myself, detective.
Maybe just mixed up, man.
It's the truth. I deserve to be punished. Murder is murder, no matter what the circumstances.
I'm a bad boy.
Phoenix, can you please spank me?
This is crazy, just crazy! Nick? What are you doing? Huh? Oh. I was just reading through the court record once more. I'm getting my case ready. Your case for what? Huh? Isn't it obvious? I'm gonna prove that Miles Edgeworth is innocent! Huh? What are you talking about, pal? He just admitted to it! He confessed that he did it. In court. I'm sorry, Edgeworth. But I don't believe your nightmare.
What?
It's just a dream. It's not real. The truth is right here in this court record. And in any case, tighten your belts, the real fight is just beginning. I'll prove you're innocent. Just trust me, alright?
Right. Right.
Now then, I would like to resume our trial.
Judge. Miles Edgeworth has admitted his own guilt. He has confessed his crime. Let us begin by hearing his testimony. Then, though pointless, let the defense do their cross-examining. The statute of limitations on the DL6 incident runs out today. Though it's unconventional for me, I'd like to run this one by the book.
I see. Does the defense have any objections?
No, Your Honor. On karma. You knew this was going to happen from the very beginning, didn't you?
Very well. Pop. Will Miles Edgeworth take the stand?
That's not his name. His first name...
Will...
Yeah, William Miles
Miles.
Edgeworth. William.
Will the witness state his name and profession?
Miles Edgeworth. I'm a prosecuting attorney.
Mr. Edgeworth, 15 years ago, you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth. Is this correct?
It is correct.
Then testify about this matter to the court.
Edgeworth was telling me about his dream yesterday. I noticed something. One detail didn't quite fit. That will be the key, but only if I can get it to work. Please, please. Oh, she's summoning. Maya's charging up.
Even further beyond. Ah! That day I had gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. I picked it up, threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. That's all.
That's all.
Hmm.
And until now, you thought this memory was a dream.
We were stuck in that elevator for 5 hours. The oxygen in the elevator ran out, and I lost my memory of the events.
The same claim Mr. Yogi has made.
Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
Yes, Your Honor.
Dun, 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 dun.
All right. Do a quick little save. Quick little get the scum ready.
Little save save.
That day, I had gone to the courtroom to observe one of my trial's fathers. Okay, father's trials. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. Well, from the beginning, this long-ass testimony. What was the trial your father was involved in on that day?
I don't remember things very clearly. Only two things. I know my father lost, and Mr. Von Karma was the prosecuting attorney.
Mr. Von Karma, you were handling that case?
It was 15 years ago. I don't remember the details.
Oh.
That's not that long.
Well, also,
Buddy.
it was one of the biggest cases.
Yeah,
Like,
nationwide.
that was when
Not their
Edgeworth
case.
pointed out the problem in Von Karma's evidence. Right, it was just
What-
the case that led to the DL6 incident. Like, they were leaving the courtroom from the case that Edgeworth's dad and Von Karma was in. Right?
Yeah, we don't know what they were actually debating. It doesn't really matter.
And that doesn't really matter. All that matters is that Von Karma was there that day. And that presumably that was the case where, yeah, that was when Edgeworth pointed out the problem in Von Karma's evidence. As in Edgeworth, senior.
Yeah.
Gregory. Okay, cool. Yeah, I was wondering about that earlier. I had assumed that. And then, I guess Grossberg kind of pointed it out. I might have missed if they were more explicit about it before then, but whatever. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. So there were 3 people, including yourself, trapped in that elevator.
Yes. Myself, my father, and Yenny Yogi. We were fine at first. But then as time passed and no one came to help,
Yep. What'd you do then?
I was a 9-year-old boy at the time. What could I do? I was scared, trembling in the corner. But then,
Something heavy fell at my feet. What was it? A pistol.
pistol. I assume it was the Bailiff, Yenny Yogi's. Safety must have come off when it fell from his holster.
And you picked it up. What happened next?
I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. Did you know it was a pistol when you threw it?
I think I knew. I knew it was dangerous,
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
but the air was getting so thick, I panicked.
So, you're saying that you threw the pistol at Mr. Yogi?
I was in a daze.
The gun fired once.
Yes. I think after I threw it, I lost consciousness.
Yeah, I believe that. The exertion from the moment, lack of oxygen. Since then...
It echoed in my head every day. That gunshot, that horrible scream.
What did this... Scream? Yeah, I'd like... Yeah, can you describe the scream for us? This day.
Yes. I can practically hear it now. I doubt I will ever forget that scream as long as I live.
Mr. Yogi, can you get in here and scream for us as if you've been shot, please? There it is! One part of that testimony clearly contradicts the evidence. But I don't know what it means. I better find out and quick. Okay. So...
Well,
So, we have a single gunshot, then a scream.
do we have
Let's take a
Gregory's
look.
autopsy?
So... Yep, no clues found on this. No clues found on the scene. Huh. Where was the gun then?
It's the gun!
That's weird. Defense attorney. Gregory Edgeworth, defense attorney. Trapped in elevator, returning from lost trial with son, Miles Edgeworth, age 9. One bullet wound in the heart. The murder weapon was fired twice. Well, they found it somewhere. Court bailiff. Trapped in elevator with Edgeworth.
It was fired twice.
I know, yeah.
It only shot once.
I know.
Miles. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, but he pointed out the... Just check everything else we got real quick. Just the photograph. Bullet. Gun. Well, we really only have the case file to work with. We just need to put it on the right... We just need to put it on the right, dialogue box.
Yeah.
Now, he pointed out... Phoenix made this one really distinct. However, we only have evidence to talk about the single gunshot here. So, I'm gonna just go ahead and present this now.
Let's see what happens here.
Okay. Are you sure you only heard one gunshot?
Yes, I'm sure of that. I heard the shot and the scream. And then everything faded. I was unconscious until the rescuers came.
I see.
Oh. No, Your Honor. Unfortunately, you don't. Oh my god, the sass.
Wow.
Look at this file one more time. This plainly contradicts the witness's testimony. Bullshit, he was there, and...
You do enjoy dragging out that file, don't you?
Yes. I do.
I don't accept this evidence unless... What the fuck is that? Unless you can tell us what page it's on.
The A's grasping straws. I assume it is the second page. Yes. The only one we haven't used yet.
Yeah, I guess they just... Here's a gameplay thing, right?
Yep.
Which page contradicts Miles Edgeworth's testimony?
It wouldn't happen to be the one called victim. Oh.
Look at the victim data on this file. It says it quite plainly. The murder weapon was fired twice. Two. Miles Edgeworth only heard one gunshot, yet the murder weapon was fired twice. The first shot was the accidental firing when the pistol was thrown. So, who fired the remaining shot?
Was there perhaps another shooter who fired that second shot?
Your Honor, as I'm sure you are aware, this incident occurred 15 years ago. the evidence is dated.
Well, guess what? I updated it.
That gunshot report is outdated. The pistol did fire twice. However, we do not know when that second shot was fired.
Second shot.
That second shot, it might have been fired the day before the incident. There is no proof that the second shot had anything to do with this incident.
What?
I see. You do have a point, Mr. Wright. The murder weapon was fired twice, as we have heard. One of those shots was fired by the defendant, a boy at the time. Do you have any proof that the other shot had something to do with the case?
We do.
I do. I in fact do. I either think it's the bullet or I need to point this out.
God, it's gotta be this.
It's got to be this right here.
Yeah.
Because this isn't gonna do shit for us right now.
Yeah.
Like this is our ace in the hole, I imagine, based on the how big of a deal they made about Maya getting this.
Yeah.
I do. Your Honor, I think I will be able to show you proof.
What? Bucketa!
I stole it all from you after I tased you illegally in the police station.
Nani?
But let's not talk about that.
Now, Mr. Von Karma, save your surprise for after you've seen the evidence.
Dude, I am so ready for Von Karma to just
Very
collapse.
well, Mr. Wright. Show us your proof.
Like... Hey, check out this cool bird. Look at this photograph. This is a photograph of the scene of the crime 15 years ago. Edgeworth, don't look. See that the victim lying there is
I can see the victim lying there is Gregory Edgeworth.
This proves the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. This photo proves it.
Okay. So let me get this straight. This photo proves 2 shots were fired. Where?
Please get a clue. As should be obvious, the contradiction is here. How'd the police miss that one?
See a bullet hole in the door.
Your Honor, Gregory Edgeworth was killed by a shot fired. Was killed by a shot from the pistol. Yet there was also a bullet hole in the elevator door. We also know that the murder weapon was fired twice. Thus, someone other than Edgeworth fired that second shot.
Order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at?
It's simple, Your Honor. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went into Gregory Edgeworth's heart, the other hit the elevator door. Remember that the defendant lost consciousness after the shot he fired rang out? In conclusion, we must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else.
Mr. Wright, but who could that someone else be?
The murderer, of course!
Objection.
Hold on, you can't just bring in possibilities to this court case. I knew I would have to have stepped in before your wild fantasies got out of hand, Mr. Wright. Look once more at the DL6 incident case files. Look closely. Try the case summary page. Case summary? That's on page 1. Look what is written there. Not a single clue was found on the scene. Yeah, because you moved them all. If the pistol had indeed been fired 2 times, then the other bullet would have been discovered on the scene. Okay.
He does have a point.
There, Tommy.
Hello?
Hey.
Hello?
Hey.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Cool.
All right, you're up. Are you gone again?
Yeah.
Second bullet has never been found.
Oh yeah. Race with the fucking pickup.
Oh, he's gone.
Why?
What?
Hello?
Hey,
Because the second bullet does not
a
exist.
little further away.
The bullet that claimed Gregory Edgeworth's life was the one fired by his own son. That is the truth of this matter. The whole truth.
And nothing but the truth.
It was undoubtedly something else that made the bullet hole in the door.
You mean
I completely
It was my
unrelated.
pee-pee.
Yeah, I
I
completely.
stuck my pee-pee
I could
through the
fire it like a
door.
pistol. Jotaro Kujo was there, and he shot his signature move, Star Finger, through the door to save them. Thank you, Jotaro Kujo.
No, Alex, you got it all wrong. Giorno Giovanni
Oh my
used
God.
his fan gold experience
Oh
to
my-
turn a fly into a bullet. The fly through the door. And after it made the hole in the glass door, it turned back into the fly and flew out of the room.
Flew out of the room. This is true.
Who
This
could've predicted?
you nailed it, dude. You nailed
And
it.
then he never used it again.
Well, it was actually King Crimson, because he can do everything within a single time frame without it actually happening. So he left no evidence behind, but he still managed to kill them and shoot the door.
I see.
Easy as that,
I
dude.
see.
Easy
I
as
see.
that. It was undoubtedly something else that made that bullet hole in the door. Oh yes, but seriously. Oh yeah, I completely unrelated bullet shot.
Ryan's gone.
Orion's gone.
Yeah.
Order. I will have order. Mr. Wright has proven one thing to us clearly. That the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. However, as Mr. Von Karma says, the second bullet fired was not found. I can't read and do the voice at the same time. I can't like absorb the information.
Yeah.
It takes too much out of me to do the Kung Pao voices. It's highly unlikely that the police merely overlooked this second bullet. Okay. How far-fetched is this gonna be that the same bullet was fired twice? Is that even possible? I don't think that's how bullets
No, it's
work.
not.
Wait,
That's not how
are you
bullets
saying that the bullet went through him through the window? Because
No, it's
No.
not possible.
oh no, you get like okay, so a bullet that thing right there is just the top part of the bullet.
Right.
Yeah.
It sits. There's a casing behind it that holds all the gunpowder that launches it. There's no way you could use that bullet again to shoot. someone.
Right. However, I'm saying, is this going to end up being a far-fetched thing where it was actually one bullet fired twice? Hey, I'm just saying, they might not know how to
Literally
shoot.
impossible.
I know. However,
Right.
It wouldn't fire when you put it in your
No,
the gun.
Grace, I know. Well, I don't want to. I'm not trying to destroy your mind right now by shifting reality. However, this is a bullshit video game of fiction where.
I feel like that would be absolutely
Dude,
absurd.
Japan does not know as much about guns as us. I'm pretty sure. So I'm just saying.
There's no.
I'm just.
I think
saying,
people would not like Ace Attorney if they did.
I mean, there's. I'm not. I'm just saying it's not out of the realm of possibility for this game.
That's fair.
It is not out of the possibility for this game. Okay. I'm afraid I have to discount the defensive's claim.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. I praise the judge for his wisdom in this matter.
How did this happen? I don't believe that the second bullet didn't exist. Was I wrong? Have I been wrong about this whole incident? What are you doing, Nick? Why aren't you raising an objection? I'm sorry, Maya. What? It looks like I was wrong. Nick? If the second bullet wasn't there, then all my conjectures are for nothing. No. But you said you'd do it, Nick. You said you'd get Edgeworth declared innocent. Sorry. It's just, when I saw the photograph, I thought two shots had been fired. I was so certain of it, I thought I'd won. I thought there was another person, someone else who fired the killing shot. But now, I was wrong to think it could be that simple. This case has stood unsolved for 15 years. Nick. Well, it seems that we have finally cleared up this incident. Only one bullet was found at the scene of the crime. That shot was fired by Miles Edgeworth.
Precisely.
I would like to ask one thing of Miles Edgeworth before passing my verdict. Have you been paying attention to the trial so far?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any objections?
No. No, I do not.
So you killed your father, though that was not your intention.
Yes, I did.
Oh no! He's accepted the guilt. Very well. The statute of limitations on the murder of Gregory Edgeworth runs out today. Therefore, I must pronounce a verdict on the defendant today, right here.
Right now!
Indeed. Does anyone have any objections? I've been here before. It's just like my first day in court. There's so many things I know I should be saying. But my mind's gone blank. I can't find the words. This might be I have to do no and then Mia shows up. But I will object. Objection! Your Honor. I object.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Mr. Wright, on what grounds do you object?
Oof. Nick? I don't know. His case is perfect. Oh, no. Ah! Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. That... I don't know if that you got that frame, but Mia flashed for, like, one single frame just now.
Really?
It just went to black.
Dude, I saw Mia for a single frame. That was scary. It must exist. Ah!
Yeah, I saw that one.
The second bullet. Right, because there was two, like, the bullet was left in the heart, the shot was outside. What? What did you just say? Nothing. The second bullet must exist. But where? God, that's fucking unsettling. Someone took it. Seems waiting is not going to produce us any answers from Mr. Wright. Wait, Your Honor. The second bullet. It existed. What? Well, we've just heard proof that it did not exist. I realize that, Your Honor, but I'm really grasping here. It's just, someone took it from the scene of the crime. That's what happened. But who? The murderer!
Objection.
The murderer? Then tell us, just who is this murderer?
Oh yeah. I'm still thinking about that one. So the criminal took the second bullet, but why? Huh? First of all, how could they have found it? It's not easy to find a stray bullet, Mr. Wright. Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for the bullet? The murderer had to find it. Of course there was a need. That's why they took it. They couldn't have framed him if he didn't take it.
What possible reason could they have had?
Well, the reason the murderer took the bullet away from the scene with them is... I guess it would be the bullet would be proof. However, cautious is good, but if the idea is that we're framing someone, I'm just gonna go with the bullet would be proof. Murder was cautious.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, you take away any damning evidence. Or maybe they thought that the bullet would be used as proof? Proof. It was a special bullet, so they took it with them. Oh my.
If that was the case, then they should have taken the bullet from inside Gregory as well.
Huh?
Why would they only take one of the 2 shots fired?
Oh, right. Yes, I did. Now let me answer because it was to frame something.
I'm going to have to penalize you.
Bailiff.
Wag his pee-pee.
So I guess we could put it as the murderer didn't need it. No, that's not the tone there. Okay. No. Well, the murderer was a very cautious sort, you see. That's why the murderer had to search for that bullet. Oh no, it's not. Okay.
If that was the case, then yeah.
Oh, go on.
But it's the same line as before.
Oh yeah. Oh, it is. You're right. Okay, so my hunch was actually right there. Interesting.
Your hunch was right.
Why would the murderer have spent time to look for the stray bullet? I haven't got a clue.
What's wrong, Mr. Wright?
The murderer had no reason to take that bullet. You don't want to admit it, but it's true.
Ugh, God. Had to take it. Had to take it? Murder? What does that mean? You're thinking too normal.
Think crazy.
Think crazy! Don't think why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken.
Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor. I have no idea what I'm doing.
I wonder if Mia flashing like that's like a glitch or like a frame rate thing.
It might be a frame rate. I bet it's intentional. It seems intentional. Well, the murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene. But, the murderer had to take that bullet.
To Mr. Wright? What do you mean?
Because he fucking missed the first time. If he left 2 bullets there, he couldn't have framed him. For instance, what? Maybe the bullet, Huh? Maybe the bullet, hit the murderer.
So maybe when Miles threw the gun, he actually hit the murderer instead?
Oh my god.
But through the window?
Oh my god.
Hit the murderer?
Just saying, for instance. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm so engaged. I'm just like trying to move. I mean, if it had hit you, you would have to take it with you, wouldn't you? It's not like you could perform surgery right there. You know? Wait a second. I was just talking off the top of my head, but what if that's really what happened?
Let me get this straight. So at the time of the murderer themselves was shot, and they left with the second bullet still inside of them, thus leaving only 1 bullet at the scene of the crime?
Yeah, I guess that's how it would work, yes.
But there's a problem with that. The other 2 people rescued from the elevator, Miles Edgeworth and Yanni Yogi, were both unharmed. So that would mean...
the murderer came from outside, yes. The 2 men fight inside the elevator. Trying to stop them, the boy picks up the pistol at his feet and throws it. The pistol discharges and the bullet goes through the elevator door and hits the murderer outside. The boy loses consciousness. Then the murderer opens the elevator door and sees the men inside. Oh, okay. Remember how I said
how would
huh?
they have oxygen deficiency if
Don't worry
he
about
opens? Okay.
Don't worry about it. Like they all just have passed out at this point, I guess is the idea.
Gotcha.
You were saying, Alex?
So I did say, hey, we need to make note of any left-handed individuals, and a certain someone has been snapping a certain way the whole time.
Right, that's true.
If it wasn't, like, obvious enough at this point, but,
Right.
Then the murderer opens the elevator door and sees the men inside. Bang! Bang! Oh, wait, just one bang.
Mr. Wright, you are truly the most unpredictable defense attorney I've ever known.
This is so fucking awesome, honestly.
I can tell you're grasping, yet I cannot deny the possibility of what you say.
What are you saying? Deny it! Deny it! No one involved with this incident was wounded. There was no murderer.
No one was wounded at the time of the incident. He's right. I can't think of anyone. Hey, Nick. Huh? I just thought of something. Really crazy. That's what you're here
Crazy,
for, Maya.
that's
Crazy.
What your sister wanted.
Remember what Mr. Grossberg said yesterday? Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. Wow. It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see? Yes, an unusual event for that man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in the many years of prosecuting. What if Von Karma didn't take that vacation because of shock? But he took it because he was injured! Which would mean... It can only mean one thing. He was the murderer in the DL6 incident. He was the man who shot Gregory Edgeworth. It was Von Karma! Oh, man.
Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You seem dazed.
No, Your Honor.
Well, you have indicated the possibility that the murderer came from outside. Can you give us the name of your suspect?
Uh-oh. Should I come out and say it now? Ooh. Kinda like the idea of saving it for a better time. Because it might just throw everything in disarray.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
I think I save it for a better time. Wait, I don't have enough proof yet. This is my trump card. I better save it for the right time. Nope.
Mr. Wright, something the matter?
I'm fine, Your Honor.
Tisk, tisk, tisk.
Mr. Karma, would you mind undressing right now?
Let me see your shoulder.
Shall we carry on with the trial then? That said, we have no farther to go. All that is left is the finish. In other words, the verdict.
What? Not yet.
Think, Mr. Wright. You have said that someone from the outside was the murderer. Yet you cannot suggest anyone as a possible suspect. Which means your conjecture is worthless. And will be rejected, of course.
Nick, now's no time to be holding on to that trump card. The trial's almost over. Alright, I may not know what I'm doing, but here goes. Your Honor, there is a suspect. One lone suspect.
Well, this is certainly interesting news. Very well, Mr. Wright. Who is your suspect?
My hands are shaking.
What?
Von Karma!
Karma?
Your Honor, the defense is jamming.
You mean the Von Karma, the prosecutor, the one standing right over there?
Bah!
You don't object?
I see no need. Why honor this ridiculous outburst with my objection?
Time to slay Dracula. Have at thee! Because you took a vacation for several months starting the day after the incident. Yet you pride yourself on a perfect record. Why would you take such a long vacation without any reason?
What is a lawyer but a miserable pile of objections?
True.
So you're claiming that I took a vacation to heal my injury from the incident? Fascinating. Prove it.
Alright. Take off your coat.
I would have needed surgery, no? Where did I go under the knife at, Mr. Wright? Bring the doctor that operated on me. Have him testify.
Nick! Let's find out who his doctor is.
It's no use.
Edgeworth?
I know Von Karma, perhaps too well. He's perfect.
He's perfect.
He wouldn't leave clues. He probably didn't undergo surgery. That would leave a doctor as a witness.
Nobody's that perfect. So what, Nick? Did Von Karma pull the bullet out by himself? That's insane! No, he couldn't have. You can't just pull bullets out of yourself. Wait. What does that mean? That bullet has to be somewhere, but... Fuck yourself! Fuck yourself!
It's the best.
No
It's the best.
fucking way!
Oh yeah.
Oh my fucking god!
Yep.
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 Tisk, tisk, tisk. Well, Mr. Wright, can you produce evidence to prove that I was shot?
Hey, come over here. Hey, come over here. Alright, Von Karma, I'll prove it. And I'll even use evidence. I know you like it so much.
What?
Oh my fucking god. Von Karma is perfect. He wouldn't risk surgery leaving an evidence trail. Sorry, my eyes are fuzzy after screaming like that. So then I ask, where's that bullet now? I think it unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself.
You don't mean...
Oh, I do.
I do. There is the possibility that the bullet is still inside Von Karma. It would explain why he uses his left hand also. His right arm's not that good.
Not even possible. For all these years.
If it didn't cost... yeah, it is. Well, there's one way to find out. We could use this metal detector. Well, Von Karma, I'm gonna run this over you and see what we find.
I refuse.
Why? What are you so afraid of?
You refuse? But refusing this means... you acknowledge that the bullet is still inside you.
Edgeworth's like, oh my god, I've never been harder in my life right now. Holy shit, Nick, you're so fucking smart. Oh my fucking god. Your Honor, the defense requests that we be allowed to use the metal detector. Gumshoe's in the back like, yes sir!
Judge, I call for a suspension of this trial. This is an invasion of privacy.
The statute of limitations runs out on this case today. It was you who said we had to end it right here, right now. Man, they're gonna have to like pull the bullet out for proof and then check the striations on it. Enough.
I permit the use of the metal detector.
Oh my fucking god.
Mr. Von Karma, you will submit to yourself to testing.
He's gonna pull out a gun. Nick, what does this mean? I don't know, but we have to give it a shot.
Watch out for the.
Bomb has been planted.
Oh god. It reacted. Something's inside his right shoulder. The bullet! Mr. Von Karma. Edgeworth's like, oh my god, I shot a dude.
You. It was you.
I was afraid this would happen. And so, I remained silent.
Hmm?
Indeed, there is a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident.
Oh. Oh my god. Still instilling
I
doubt.
was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6 incident.
Sure.
And you just kept the bullet in your shoulder?
I claim that the bullet in my shoulder has no relation to DL6.
Okay, why didn't you exactly? Why didn't you take it out then?
Well, you could. If it were me, if I was lying to the court, I would say it was a dangerous operation that would render my right arm useless.
Okay, okay. Mr. Von Karma, can you prove that?
Prove?
Prove?
I have no obligation to prove anything.
True.
It is Mr. Wright who must prove something here. Sorry, I went to Phoenix,
Oh, yeah.
so...
It is Mr. Wright who must prove something here. Not I.
Mr. Wright. Well, can you prove it? Can you prove that the bullet in Von Karma's shoulder was from DL6?
Of course he can't.
I need the bullet.
You don't have any of the DL6 evidence.
That's because you took it out of the records room yesterday.
With no proof, you cannot convict me of any crime. So sorry, Mr. Wright.
No, I'm the one who's sorry, Mr. Von Karma.
What?
Honey?
You were close. One day away from freedom. But you see, I have proof!
What?
Good timing, right? Who would have thought you would dig your own grave trying to convict Edgeworth? I can link that bullet in your shoulder to the DL6 incident. Here's my final proof.
Right.
Well,
I think it's the bullet.
I think it just has to be the bullet.
Yeah. Because it's yeah.
Because we have the clear ballistic marking.
Yeah.
Right, I guess he'll just be like, well, we'll just have to compare the bullet in your shoulder.
Yeah.
That's a bullet.
Yeah, my fucking lore badge, surely.
Where did you get that?
This is the bullet used in the DL6 incident. This was taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth.
This fucking song, dude.
The bullet is preserved quite nicely, with all the ballistic markings intact.
Ballistic markings.
Oh, Colonel. The ballistic markings.
Ballistic markings. Colonel. Big bird flash grenades.
You may recall the term. It came up in the first trial 2 days ago.
Ballistic markings are the fingerprints of a weapon. All bullets fired from a gun are marked with that weapon's unique pattern. By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon fired the bullet. It's quite accurate.
You might be able to get that information from a CAT scan or for an MRI, I guess. You don't even have to take it out. We have 2 bullets in our possession. One, the bullet removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other, Mr. Von Karma, is the bullet buried in your shoulder.
Well, you can't do an MRI because it would just rip the bullet out of the guy.
That's actually, yeah, that's true. Well, hell, any of them would potentially cause problems because of...
Right.
Yeah, well, fuck the guy, whatever.
Yeah. Just rip
We
it
could
out with
analyze
magnum.
both bullets. Then if the markings matched, we would know that both bullets have been fired from the same gun. The very same pistol. In other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Mr. Von Karma, you will let us remove the bullet from your shoulder. Then we'll compare the ballistic markings to those on this bullet and solve this case once and for all. Well, Mr. Von Karma? Ah! Oh my god, oh my god, he's fucking...
I've heard that scream before.
Oh, shit!
Wait, I know.
Wait a minute, that bulge.
That bulge
Yeah.
is...
Quiet, quiet, I said quiet! You're not making this any easier! Stop breathing my air! I'll stop you! Stop breathing my air!
No, get away from Daddy.
Away from my father!
Bang! Excellent.
It's that scream I heard in the elevator. 15 years ago. Von Karma! It was you who
They
screamed!
flipped the
Running
sprite!
away.
Mr. Von Karma?
Oh my god, this really is a final boss fight.
So, it was you.
Your
Yeah.
father, my
He goes
curse!
crazy. Yeah, he goes crazy.
Your father shamed me with a penalty on my record. And you left a scar on my shoulder that would never fade. I'll bury you. I'll bury you with my bare hands. Death! Death!
Death! Death!
Chief, prosecutor, I am sorry.
On Karma, it's not like you to make this kind of error. I never thought, I never would have thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you.
I was careless.
I'm sorry, but you will have to be penalized. I've covered for you in the past, but not this time.
Edgeworth!
This guy's crazy. I think that's still you, Tommy. Even if it
It
doesn't
was
say
a
it.
shock like none I had ever known. Me, penalized. It took hours for me to regain my composure. Suddenly, I found myself in the darkness. I was in the court records room. I must have wandered in there without thinking where I was going. The room was pitch black. The lights must have gone out. I went out in the hall and felt my way to the elevator. I pressed the button, but nothing happened. Then there was a noise.
Oh, interesting.
I was in pain, a horrible burning pain in my shoulder. Just then the lights came back on. The elevator door opened before my eyes. I saw 3 people inside, lying unconscious from oxygen deprivation. Much to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet. I knew then it was destiny.
No, not Destiny. Oh, I'm dead.
Oh.
In his last moments, Gregory Edgeworth was still unconscious. He died, never knowing who had shot him. Later, he spoke through a medium, blaming Mr. Yogi.
Alright, so we were even thinking it's like, oh, well, he was covering up for his son, but it's like, no, I guess he just... There's a chance he could have just thought it was Mr. Yogi still.
Yeah.
Because they were arguing.
Yeah, like...
He was
He had the gun.
fooled. It was the perfect crime. See, saw and all. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Who would have thought another man would have come to open that elevator door? Judge,
Whack my pee-pee.
whack my peepee.
What?
What are you doing? Do your job. Bring an end to this miserable charade. Now, end it.
Very well. It appears that we have come a very long way to the end of this maze. 15 years later. Mr. Miles Edgeworth,
Yes, Your Honor.
you were innocent. You are innocent.
He's gonna start crying.
As you said, it was all
It was
a nightmare.
all a nightmare. I like that. I actually like that moment from the judge. Because judges will do that, right? A lot of times they actually do give kind of like an anecdote to the defendant or the convicted, right? Whatever it ends up being. And they actually will say stuff like this. Where it's like, hey, it's okay now. They're there to absolve a lot of people, not just convict them, right? So that's a nice touch there.
Yes, Your Honor.
This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth. No. Ooh.
Guilty.
You know what's the
All right. Now arrest this dude before he get
Yeah, I know
karma
what the,
before
That is all. This court is adjourned.
Yeah, I know with like the Ted Bundy case, like the judge at the end of that was like, "Man, you like defended yourself, and it was incredible. Like it breaks my fucking heart that you're this monster, because like you could have just been a good person.
you could have
and
just
been
been an incredible
lawyer."
person. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah, I recall the judge was like, you could have been one of the greatest lawyers of all time.
However,
And-
die.
like it regrets. Like I feel so. Yeah,
Here you are a murderer.
Nick, we did it! Did you see his face? Von Karma looked even paler than usual. He's pretending to be all cool, but inside you crushed him, Nick. Crushed! I gotta say, I'm impressed. It was pretty close, though. I was sure we'd had it. I know, I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself. But now it's all just a good memory. Hey, baby. So it's finally over, Edgeworth.
Right.
Yeah?
Smack my pee-pee.
So he doesn't care that he accidentally shot the other dude, though.
Yeah, whatever.
fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck
That guy.
Killed his dad, who cares?
Fuck that dude, yeah.
Yeah, but
I'm not sure
wasn't
how
he
to
the
say
catalyst that caused him to kill his dad?
No.
I mean,
A
he threw the
little
gun, it
bit.
hit the bullet. The bullet went through the window, hit him. He got pissed off and then shot his dad.
I mean,
Yeah, but
I'm not blaming Edgeworth for this still.
I know. I'm just
Oh,
saying,
straight
like,
bullet. Oh, it must be Edgeworth's
it
fault.
set
Yeah.
him over the. It set him over the edge because he's like, your fucking son just shot me, you piece
Well,
of
I
shit. I'm killing
think
you.
I don't think he even knew the son shot him. I don't think he knew what happened. He just got in there and was so out of his fucking
Yeah.
mind and saw a
Like,
gun.
wait, I got stopped
And he's
here.
like,
Wait, what the
oh,
fuck is
okay,
happening?
I
And
hate
he
this
found the
dude.
gun.
I'll just kill him.
Dude,
Though he probably later realized, oh, well, you know, that's probably why it took so long. Well, who can say why he waited till the last 3 days of the statutes to get this done?
Yeah.
Well, I guess the closer to it
He
it
just
is,
wanted-
the
he
easier
just
it is
wanted
to get it over with or
I think
Yeah.
work with.
I think he was just planning on letting it expire, so he just like
Right.
innocent.
I believe he was trying to take revenge on Miles. He
Yeah,
didn't
no,
hate
yeah,
his
he
parents
was.
for shooting him.
Yeah.
So he wanted to get Miles
Yeah.
convicted as murderer.
Well, was he planning on trying to get him convicted, or was it just like coincidence that like this happened? Like if this case never, if it never occurred.
Plan A was to get him convicted as the murderer of Robert Hammond.
Yeah.
Like he made this plan with Yogi to make it look like Miles had killed someone. That was his plan. That was Plan A. His plan was to get revenge on Edgeworth by getting him convicted as murderer.
Mm-hmm. I wasn't sure if he was just gonna let it expire and be like, okay, well now they can't prosecute me, I'm safe.
Right. Why exactly? So he could have, but he wanted the revenge. Why he did it 3 days before it was up?
So Plan B was
just do it so close to the expiration date. It'll just default to Edgeworth being guilty.
Right.
Yeah,
Plan B was Edgeworth will confess his own guilt if Plan A doesn't work.
Yeah,
which
that's
is what
true. Yeah.
Because he's like
He's
smirking
banking on Edgeworth being a decent human being.
Yeah, he was right. He was right about it. He's like, see,
and he knew
like,
he knew Edgeworth too.
Yeah.
Edgeworth was he raised by this guy?
He's the guy. He's Von Karma's protege.
Yeah.
Okay.
They didn't really talk about it too much though, but that is the case. I know. Try thank you.
I see. Thank you. Right.
You too. You're welcome.
Yeah.
I think you could have done better than that.
Kiss him on the lips, bro.
Sorry. I'm not good at this sort of thing.
You got a lot to learn, Edgeworth. He's got you there. Woo! Amazing, pal. You pulled through just like I thought you would. I'll never forget this. I owe you one, pal. And tonight, let's party. Dinner's on me. Yeah, my salary went down a bit this month. But who cares?
Yeah.
See, Mr. Edgeworth? You should take a lesson from Detective Gumshoe. That's how you say thank you, especially to me.
I see.
You gonna...
I feel foolish.
Yeah, baby!
Yeah, I need to see this in the anime.
I know.
Like, how do they animate it?
Don't worry. Take it a little at a time. You'll get used to it. It's been 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded. Ah!
Get her off the screen.
Get her out of here.
Hey, y'all. Lotta! You wanna do it again, Tommy, or she'll be here for
No,
like
I
that?
hate this
Okay,
one.
y'all were great in there. Thank you. Yo, Edgeworth, congrats.
Thank y'all very much.
I knew you were innocent from the start, of course.
No, you didn't.
Just look at you.
liar.
You wouldn't stick your hand in the cookie jar even if no one was there.
You were the witness on the first day of the trial, weren't you?
Well, yeah, well, let bygones be bygones, eh? Speaking of which, what are you doing now, Lotta? Who, me? I went back to college. I gave up trying to be an investigative photographer pretty quick. Really? That's too bad. Huh? Isn't that the hot dog guy from the park? Uh-oh. It's over, Nick! My life is over! Why the sad face, Larry? What happened now? Oh, Nick, I'm not long for this world. You don't look sick. It's Kianse. She's going to live in Paris! Paris, Nick! She's leaving me behind! Should have seen that coming. Yo, Edgy, there you are.
Yes, here I am.
Here I am. Congrats, Edgy. Here, a little gift from me in celebration. Oh my god. Oh my god.
You know.
Oh, I fucking know. Harry Butts, you came along too. My treat. You can come along too. My treat, pal. Huh? Thanks. Looking forward to it. Yo, Nick. That's the suit that questioned me. When he says treat, that's not police talk for prison food, right? Right? I think you'll be fine, Larry.
Right.
Yeah? What's up?
That envelope that Larry gave me. It's got money in it.
Well, yeah. It's not that strange. People give money away to celebrate sometimes.
It's $38, right?
$38. Larry fucking stole the lunch money and didn't even know Phoenix was the one being accused for it. Huh? What a weird amount. I mean, it's not a little, but it's not a lot either. $38 exactly. Nick! Wasn't that exactly the amount of lunch money that was stolen from Mr. Edgeworth in school? $38. No. No! Larry, it was you!
What are you so surprised about, right?
Huh?
Larry was absent that day from school, right? That doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect.
What?
Think back to that day 15 years ago. Larry took the day off, but he was bored, so he came into school anyway. Then he saw the money lying there. The rest is history.
I never was good at history. Edgeworth, you didn't know, did you?
I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else was saying that you did it. The whole class was against you, remember?
Yeah, too well.
Right? You may not know this, but we used to have a saying back in high school.
Oh my god.
No, just school. When something smells,
It's
it's usually the butts.
I know, I know.
Funniest phrase.
Really, right? I'm surprised you didn't figure it out.
Well, this sure is an unexpected turn of events, eh? Edgeworth. You should have told me! Now, Nick, it was 15 years ago. Don't you think the statute of limitations has run out, Mr. Edgeworth?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
So yes.
Oh my god. There you have it! Where does that leave me? I became a defense attorney because of what you two did!
Well, you always have been something of an insufferable emotionalist.
Yeah, and you get worked up too easily, too. Death! The death sentence for both of you! Man, if only I had known I'd become a prosecutor instead!
Same goes for me, only the other way around. For the longest time, I thought that I might have killed my own father.
I had your life and you had mine.
Oh my god.
I thought I might be a criminal. I became a prosecutor in part to punish myself.
He's so emo.
If I had known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all.
There's still time!
Want to switch, Bright?
Well, just come work at my place. Hey y'all, line up, I'll take a photo! Hey, photo time, let's go! And after that, dinner on me!
That's actually kind of nice.
Yeah, I love it.
Photo.
Detective Gumshoe took us out on the town that night. We celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom, even though Edgeworth himself was still in detention. 5:02 a.m.
I partied all night.
Dude, all night, dude. Whoa, I went a little overboard yesterday. My head hurts. Huh? Still only 5? Maybe I should go back to sleep. What's this? A letter? Money? Good morning, Nick. You were really impressive yesterday. Seeing you, it made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium. In training, of course. I wanted to help Mr. Edgeworth, too. I wanted to help you. But I couldn't. I was useless. So I've decided to go back to my training. I'll become a full-fledged spirit medium for starters. I couldn't say it to your face, so I left this letter. Goodbye, Nick. No! Maya! Come back! What time is it?
This is some
the first
sort of
train for the mountain have already left! To the station!
some kind of a turnabout goodbye.
Yeah. Oh, this is a new CG. Guess I'm too late. Hey! Nick? Maya!
And go to sleep. Free time Wyatt.
So, you're leaving? Yeah. It's hard being a spirit medium who can't talk to spirits. And I think you'll do fine without me, Nick. Be good, okay? Hold it!
Hold it.
Wait! What? I never could have saved Edgeworth without your help. Huh? On the last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Mia's voice. You heard my sister? Yes, only her voice, but still. It was at the very end when I thought we'd lost everything. Well, that's my sister for you. Detective Gumshoe helped and Mr. Gosberg and even Larry. I'm the only one who couldn't help. I was useless, Nick. But you're the only one who stopped Von Karma, Maya. Huh? I didn't do anything! All I did was wander around in a daze. Sorry, but I have evidence that you helped. Evidence? A bullet? He still has this on him. Von Karma was convinced he had taken all of the evidence pertaining to DL6. But you were the one who rescued that last piece of evidence that we needed. This was the bullet that put an end to Von Karma. You're the muscle, Maya. That's all there is to it. And you were the one who gave it to me. Nick. Thanks, Maya. I couldn't have done it without you. I'll be back soon. Huh? I'm going to complete my training and come back. Okay. I'll be waiting. Of course you will. You can't run that office by yourself. You're hopeless. I don't know about that. So, this is it. See you soon, Maya. She's dead. She's dead. Thanks, Nick. They were good friends.
Just two real good friends.
Two really good friends.
Just the gal pal.
So my story ends.
Phoenix Wright's got Miles anyways.
True. And Larry. And Gumshoe.
And Larry. And Gumshoe.
Time to turn a new page and say some goodbye to the novice defense attorney that I once was. Now a new story begins. With the same old crazy cast of characters.
Don't think you've graduated yet, amateur.
Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to rethink that claim.
Yes, Your Honor. Uh-oh, I got a bad feeling about this. Perfect. Excellent.
You still have another case, yeah?
Yes, it's an additional case. Oh. Hey, pal. Mr. Edgeworth came down to the precinct to wish me a happy new year. Talk about a pleasant surprise. Woo!
Detective
Gumshoe! Then he hung his head low and went right back outside. Kinda like he was embarrassed or something. Strange, huh?
Holy shit.
Nice. Huh? Nick? Nah, I haven't seen him lately. Who, me? I've been working at a cheese shop. That Missy's a nice lady, but she's not exactly what you call a cheap date. Huh? Oh, she's in Hawaii right now.
Yeah, it's when for the DS port of this game, they added an extra case at the end.
Ooh, right?
Cool.
Yeah, I remember him. I hear he's been busy lately. You know, not to ring my own bell, but I sort of taught him everything he knows. I'm sure he's grateful. Oh, no, no! Phoenix Wright, the defense attorney for whom I wrote that affidavit for, yes. Oh, you should know. I've taken over management of the Gatewater Hotel recently. You should be in the area. Should you be in the area, please stop by.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
He's a big idea guy, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll show the samurai guy.
Oh, it's you. Phoenix Wright. Ah, yes. Mia's understudy, was he not? I wonder how he's doing. Haven't seen him as of late. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. Phoenix Wright, is he an actor? Well, I'm not buying it. You can't be a star with a name like Phoenix. Oh my god. I ain't reading all that. I ain't reading all that shit. Who joined and then left?
Matt.
Oh, what a fucker. He should have stayed.
The fool.
The fool.
There it is.
Who's living next? I sure let Mr. Wright a great deal. Oh, and I'm keeping my face out of the public eye till the show's over. I wouldn't want to ruin any kid's dreams, you know? Oh, I got a letter from Maya the other day. It sounds like she caught a cold standing under a waterfall. I wanted to visit but didn't have time, so I sent her some Pink Princess trading cards. She says she can't buy them where she is. What kind of place is she living at anyway?
Where's Miles saying some gay shit?
We're getting... Woo! Alright, Tommy. He's not there. You know, I snuck into the studio the other day, and I saw her. The one inside the Pink Princess suit. What a dog. It was kind of a shock for a boy at my tender age. That's funny. Hey.
Yeah, Mike just was marking again.
Might you consider getting a new one?
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, I remember, right? That lawyer guy. Huh, me? I've been training to become a paranormal photographer. You know, that picture I took to everyone? Well, just behind them, there's a ghost. Yep, I have seen this image then. For real, now that's talent. I'm gonna be famous. Mr. Shinji Mikami.
Ace.
Victory! God, look at Miles staring straight at, right at his chest. I can't wait to jump them bones. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's a really good way to do it. Oh, she's from this case?
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen her before. All right. Well, we'll do that tomorrow. This game was good. The it's awesome. If like, and this is good too because we can just keep, you know, there's no stopping even though we finished.
Yeah.
That was great though. Yeah, I can. Like a perfect way to end that first game for sure with those characters.
Yeah. That's very cool.
Yeah, I'm really curious how it's gonna do from here though. Like how they're gonna involve all these characters further. But yeah, that stuff with Edgeworth. I was
other games.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Or
like,
just the next case.
In general, like there's a whole series with it, right? And they have like Edgeworth have such a prominent role.
I think I'm pretty sure there's a series where you literally play as Edgeworth.
Well, I know there's a series where you play as Edgeworth. I do know.
Yeah, and then there's the Apollo too.
But I'm just more so. Well, that's the fourth game. That's just straight up the fourth game.
Yeah.
I'm more so just talking about like
recurring characters.
Like, you see how relevant Edgeworth was in this game. I'm curious how he will act as like a supporting character in the following games. Is what I mean. Obviously, Gumshoe is going to be Gumshoe because he has a certain role. Same with Larry, but yeah, it was more so just like how Edgeworth's going to play into it, and I guess Mia as well from here on. But she also can just play the mentor role. We'll have to see though. Neurotically save and call it there.
Well,
glad you all were here tonight.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It's always good to round it out like that. But yeah, I might take a break tomorrow while I'm closing it out. I might take a break tomorrow just because we've done like what 6 days in a row. But also, I don't do anything else, so maybe we'll just get right back to it. Especially if in this case, it's apparently good. So, all right, thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for being here, guys.